when he's on a roll, unreelable. So they better make sure that old Alex gets some protection. Here comes the first face-off. Goes to Evansville. They're over center. They dump it all the way back in the Comet corner. There it is. Back up on the right wall. Tipped up the middle. And a shot went wide as they lose it on the wall again. Good hit that time as it's Shaftsman. Got a piece of his guy now down in the corner. Komets are back, starting to work their way back out of the zone. All the way to center. Nicely. Here's Sidlowski. Looks across the far side. Shot save on the play. Just hit the goaltender.
Good shot, good save.
Yep, here we come. Down the wall. Take a look. Into the corner now. Turned off behind the net by Cure. They go. Another drive is leaning on it, Sidlowski. He really put the old mustard on that one, but it just wasn't working. Here we come. Komets hold it in the zone. Out at the point. Here's another drive. Wide of the net again. Turned off. Sidlowski steals. He's got it. On the half wall left. Out front. Drive. Wide of the net. Turn back in. Komets on the wall. Down deep in the corner. Dumped by Cure. Komets have it. Here it is out front again. They dive for it. Hanging on is Banksburg.
Crowder stole that in the corner. Come walking out. Flipped it towards the goaltender. Hoping to hit him in the side. Dropped in the goal crease, and then he grabbed on quickly. But good forechecking by the Komets. They get credit for one shot on goal.
That's right. All that action down on that end. There's not a scratch at the other end of the ice, and one shot on goal.
Yeah.
Here we come. It will be Leo Thomas now going to the draw as he gets set off to the left of Banksburg. Ready. Here we come. Game just underway. Shots on goal 1-1. They get another face-off. Turn it back in the corner. Whoa, look out. It got by Cure, but he managed to rescue it. Now driving it right back into the zone. Beaupre down the far wall. Up top, trying to get it in front of the net. Couldn't get it there, and here they come the other way. Cross-rink pass goes to center. In they go, sliding through the defense. Deep in the corner left side, recovered by Vince Dunn. Dunn behind the net. Komets try to poke check, can't get it done. Weidman, the D-man, now back in the corner. They've got a real scrum going. Komets come up with it. Beaupre with a puck. Looks up the near wall to Meurs. Meurs at center. Slides it into the corner, going hard down to the wall. It's Crunk. Crunk came back with it, tries to turn it out, but it goes to center ice where Corbett covers. Corbett goes cross-rink, up the wall, tipped nicely into the zone as they send it deep into the corner. Here they come, and again, up on the left wing at center. Himmelson going into the Fort Wayne zone, chased down there, bumped off the wall by Sevelrud. He's in playing D tonight, and up ice they come, couldn't clear the zone again. This one pops right up over the top of the net. They come all the way out, and this one does go to center ice, finally chased down there as they dump it all the way left wing, dumped back by Turgeon in the Fort Wayne zone, recovered there. Corbett for the K's, moving it out the middle, and here we come to center. It's Kyle Thomas, feeds it off deep into the corner. After it, it's the centerman Friedmann trying to get a centering shot, can't do it. Here he comes, nicely sends it out top. Drive, good save on the play that time. Here they come again, back up top. Wide of the net, came out behind the goal, trying to make a play on the half wall. Who's got it? Komets have it again. Thomas out to the point one more time. Down front, wide left side, held back into the zone. This time, Gertson took a pound at it, couldn't make it go. And it's Strandberg who handles it now for Evansville in the Fort Wayne zone. Gertson there goes cross-rink as
offside.
Offside on the play. I thought that was getting pretty casual there from going, hey, guys, hey. But that's right, it wasn't offside. We're in period one, 16:57 still to go. There is no score, and this is Comet hockey. We'll get that spot later. Here we come into the zone. Crowder caught from behind, couldn't tip his pass into the corner. Wrapped up pretty well by the defender, Strandberg. Off it comes far wall, still trying to make a play on it. Now back out they come, break into Fort Wayne zone. It is going to be Jordan Sims, waiting, hangs on, gets the shot wide of the net. Off the left side, tipped back into the corner as it was jammed off by Matt Zay. Komets coming back. Here they go on their way to center. Flipped long in on goal. Knocked down by the goaltender Banksburg. Komets get a line change, and he hangs on for a face-off. 16:10 to go. We're scoreless, and this is Comet Hockey.
It's Chevy Truck Month. What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability, capability, best-in-class available V8 fuel economy? What if you can get all of this and more? Meet the all-new 2016 Silverado 1500, the new face of strong. Now during Truck Month, see why Chevy is the fastest-growing pickup brand. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Best-in-class fuel economy with 5.3-liter V8 engine. EPA estimate 16 city, 23 highway MPG two-wheel drive based on latest year-to-year sales growth.
Hi, Comet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks, made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets try to get out of their own end. Right now, Meurs sends it behind the goal, turned up to Beaupre. Beaupre looking for hits up the middle. Good play that time. It's Thomas
Meurs over here.
Meurs is there. Oh, right off Thomas's stick as he couldn't get it. Meurs comes back with a loose puck. He's got it again at the point. Drive, save. No additional action as Banksburg dove all over that one and hung on.
Yeah, Thomas over to Crunk, and Crunk let the quick wrist shot go through a bit of a screen. Goaltender Bergman just held on to her.
Funny bouncer. Leo had a pretty good pop at it himself.
Yeah, they got in there pretty quick. That's a pretty speedy line there. Leo, Thomas, Meurs, and Crunk on the far side there. They like to hustle.
So a face off to the right of the Evansville goal. Came back out at the point. Komets have it again. All the way behind the net. Chased down by, that time, the Cinnamon Friedmann turned back out. Friedmann gets it back in the left corner. Gets away from one check. Here he comes all the way cross ring, intercepted, and on the breakout at center. Here comes Schumacher. Schumacher going in wide on the Fort Wayne corner. Played behind the net by Sevelrud. Sevelrud chased off the play. Back up they come. Long chip comes to center. Komets on the run. Into the zone they go, looking for a play at the line. It is front of the net, wide, as Kyle Tau sends it in, but they turn around and do get a shot at it. Back in the corner again. Good move there. Friedmann controlled the puck along the wall. Now behind the net one more time. This time Barzak trying to get to it. Barzak knocked down from behind. Comes up with it anyway. They work for it. And here comes Evansville, but spinning away Matt Zay as he couldn't get by the D. Komets have it. It bounced bad. Now chipped out to center. Nice drop pass into the zone. That was Crowder. Here we go. Shot wide.
Zidlowski.
Picked up by Crowder. Down front of the net. That one blocked. Komets get it back at the point left side. Another shot wide. Crowder cruising in. Takes a look. He's got it. Looking for help. Oh, front of the net. Knocked down. Good defensive play as Himmelson knocked it down. And here they come the other way. Wide on the right wing. Trying for a shot. Wide of the net. No play. Komets chop it out. Breakaway. Zidlowski on his way.
To the net.
There he goes. He's there. He finally hit the post.
Backhand off the post.
Dab on the post.
Had the goalie beat. Went to the backhand. Hit the post with it.
Here comes Jordan Sim back the other way as it stumped nicely into the corner on the Fort Wayne zone. Recovered by Strandberg. Strandberg can't face it off, and the Komets come back again. Here's Crowder. Whoa, stay on. Lead pass tipped all the way into the corner. As it's Shasma who dumped it deep on the play. Now back up we come again on the attack. It's Himmelson as Evansville. Oh, good pass right into Sims. He sends cross ring. A drive. Big save. Komets with it. Back up it comes to Beaupre at center. Looks, feeds it over the corner. And it's going to be Meurs in the corner. Ties his guy up. Komets have it again. Down the wall, trying to move it deeper into the corner. Crunk kind of get it. Can't get to it. Now out top. Here they come at the line. Save again. Good save by Banksburg. He just got down low, watched it come, and blocked it. Here it goes back in the Fort Wayne corner. Chased down by the D-man again. Beaupre has a little room. Came back up the wall. Dropped it off. And now Cure almost caught, but he sends it out. And at center, Komets have this one. into the zone. Meurs, he's all tied up from behind on the play. And no penalty on that.
It's Moon all over.
No penalty on that.
Who's he all over? Meurs has got Meurs down. Play still going on.
The play is still going on.
Yeah.
Here they come the other way. Another shot goes wide.
The goalie gets it.
And
everybody thought there was going to be a whistle with this altercation going on, and the Komets walked right in, got a pretty good shot on goal. Beaupre.
There should have been a whistle.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. I don't know what the guy was thinking about.
Well, he was sort of watching that, but he wasn't watching the puck.
No.
There it is again, right here on the replay.
Unbelievable.
It's all going on over there. One of our guys, who's that, 17?
Yeah, that was Bartek.
Bartek tried to get the man off him. And he's looking for a bit of a brawler. Meanwhile, our man walked right in, got a clean shot on goal, almost scored.
Yeah. That's one of the stranger plays I've seen in quite a while.
Well, there was quite a little pile up there, and I think the referee got quite concerned that this was going to turn into something he didn't want to see, and he took his eyes off the puck and went and watched the scrap, and before you know it, loose puck.
Yeah.
No harm done.
All right, here we come. Face-off stays inside the Evansville zone, and out it comes on the wall up top. Here it is. Corbett spins away from one, heads to the corner, drive front of the net. They've got it. Shot wide, missed behind, as cleared out of the play with Barzak. Evansville coming back. They try to move it. They get it in front of the net, far side. Barzak after it, nicely nails Harrison to the wall. Puck comes out, shot wide of the net again. And the Komets, if they get a couple shots on goal, they may have a chance to score. Here they go. Good back check that time by Fort Wayne, trying to make a move. Chased down deep into the corner by Severud. Severud trying to move it up the wall. Can they get it out? They do, and here they come at center. Dumped nicely deep into the Evansville zone by Friedmann. And Komets get their line change. Here we come back the other way. Dipsy Doodle and Himmelson to center. All the way left side. Picked off by Strandberg. Strandberg got a shot. Look out! Front of the net. Picked off, and Sidlowski's got it. Came back up the near wall. On the half wall, dumped out to center. Nobody there except Evansville. Picked back off as the winger Fawcett sends into his D. They send it cross rink left wall, moving out Trecapelli. And all the way at center, it's Sidlowski who's got it back into the Fort Wayne defense. Up it comes Saul. Little lead pass has bumped off the play. Crowder going into the zone. He just drives Himmelson off the puck. Here they come fighting for it down deep. Up it comes. Komets try to keep it on the wall. Good hit that time by Cody Sold. And they send it back to center ice to Crowder. Here's Crowder. Good lead pass. Nicely hits
Sid coming off the wing.
He's there. Fires. Oh, trickled right through the goaltender. Back up we come again. At the point. From the point. On the half wall. Behind the net. Here it is one more time as Leo Thomas jammed off the play. Moves it up to Sidlowski. And Sid can't find a play up the middle. Here it is. Oh, get a shot.
In.
Oh, and missing it. Cody Soul. He walked right in. Got in pretty deep. Right now, back it comes to Himmelson, and he's all over the ice for Evansville. Defense, Randy Cure for the Komets behind his net. Comes to center ice. Feeds a lead pass into Leo Thomas. Thomas is there. Shot wide behind the net. Came off the far wall. Komets keep it alive. As Beaupre taking a look, can't find his guy. Now behind the net. Tipped out front by Crunk. Crunk can't play. Almost stolen by Meurs. And now Evansville back up ice. Flipped by Schumacher, but he couldn't get it out of the zone. Around the far side. Crunk goes in, gives chase. They move it away from him. Again. Out it comes to center. Foot race on for this one. Won by the Komet defense. Here we come. It's going to be moved all the way left side by Cure as he and Beaupre playing together. Now Cure hangs on, tries to drive it out. He has to get it back himself. Sends deep on his zone, gets it back. That's the idea. That's the way we want to go. Good move, but he put it right back onto the stick of Turgeon of Evansville, and they send it right behind the net. Look out. Not much reaction coming here. You got to help the goaltender out a little more than that as they move it up the ice. And they're pinching him on the wall again. Finally cleared to center ice by, that time, Kyle Thomas. All loosey-goosey at the moment. Komets in, trying to get a check on it. Now Kyle Thomas had it. Knocked down there. Look out. Backhander. Big one, but wide as Matt Zay really fired one. Right now, Evansville controlling the play down on the Fort Wayne zone as the Komets trying to get back out. Here they come fighting hard. As Friedmann couldn't get it, they pick his pocket. Now let's try it again. Another bad chip goes to center. Evansville's got it again. Into the zone, left side, tagging is
Sims walking in.
Sims almost got a shot. Whoa, how did that one not go in? Unbelievable. Right at the goal line, waiting is Strandberg, but nothing going on. And I mean to tell you, the Komets are being outplayed in their own end badly right now.
In the last 2 minutes.
By the Evansville Icemen. We're 8:41 to go in period number 1. And this is Komet hockey. I need 2.
The puck is dropped on another college season. And what better way to get ready to watch the K's than with a pregame party? Aunt Millie's Deli Buns and your party spread will put the biscuit in the basket for your guests. To face off with some great sandwich ideas for your party, visit AuntMillie's.com. Whatever you put inside the sandwich, it's always a winner when you include Aunt Millie's Deli. And speaking of winners, go Komets!
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's. And nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, back we go to the action. Jordan Sims into the face-off. And he'll turn it up against Crowder. Ready, set. And Crowder has the draw down in the corner. Now he comes up ice with it. Feeds to center. Sidlowski there, dumps it deep in the corner. And the goaltender hanging out of that one to start it out. It's almost stolen, though, by Crowder on the corner. Here they come, nicely out to center. Komets chase it down. Gertzen, the D-man, wheels it cross rink, and here comes Cody Soul up at center. Sidlowski waits, holds it, dumps it deep in the corner. Crowder going after it. They push each other around. Puck comes loose, dumped off the left side, and back out of the zone.
Intercepted.
Capelli intercepted, and the Komets couldn't get the play at the point. Drive, and in front of the net, another one wide. As that time, it was Crowder trying to put a backhander off to the winger on the corner of the net. They've got it again. Here they come one more time. As Shasma out top, it's intercepted, and back on the break to center ice comes Strandberg. Strandberg for Evansville, down the left wall, taking a look, can't get the shot. He's chased off by Cody Soul, spins away from the check, comes back out of the zone, still has the puck. Now the Komets have it. Bing can't play it. Center ice kept alive, no, at the blue line. They can't get out of their zone. Turned aside again. Now they cleared center ice. Here's a long, whoa, baby. Right on the net, too. Back up it comes. D-man for the Komets. Gertzen dumps it. It's right on net at the other end. Komets get a line change, and here come the Icemen. A little toe drag. They come up with it. Turned off into the corner. Picked off the wall. Matt Moon trying to set it up at the goal mouth. Look out.
Nice. Puck. Look out.
That was a bouncer with not much going on. Here we come all the way back inside the Evansville blue line. Up the left wall into the Fort Wayne zone. Schumacher couldn't penetrate. He's chased off the play one more time. And no. Watch it. Here we come into the zone as Crunk was crawling away pretty good at Moon.
Yeah, well, Crunk wants him. Moon wants no part of him.
All right, so that's the end of that one. Here they go with a line change into the zone, working his way by, but look out front. Here's another drive, came high. Now we're going to have a penalty call, I believe.
Yeah, slash it or hooking.
See what it's going to be.
Evansville walking in on the defense, and he either slashed him or got a hook on him and pulled him, and we'll see who goes to the box.
13:25 the time. We'll see who gets the charge. We're scoreless, and this is Komet Hockey.
Corbett.
Elwood's Appliances is Fort Wayne's most trusted source for quality GE appliances. Family owned and operated, Elwood's Appliances has proudly served the Fort Wayne community for more than 40 years and is Fort Wayne's very own GE factory authorized scratch and dent appliance outlet. Get quality, service, and price that the big box stores just cannot provide. Whether you're looking for one appliance or a whole house full, look no further than Elwood's Appliances, 2808 Lower Huntington Road in Fort Wayne, and visit elwoodsappliance.com.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth. and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Here come the Komets trying to move it out, but it's cleared by Cody Soule. And, of course, with the power play on for Evansville, there's no icing on the call. The Komets change the penalty kill as the Icemen try to get this one going back up ice again. On their way towards center with a drive, Turgeon coming to the Komet line. Now into the corner. Chased down deep on the wall by Mr. Rumble. Rumble coming in. And nicely cleared by Crowder. He wasted no time just dumping that rascal back in foreign territory. 5:40 still to go. 10-5 shots on goal. Period number 1. No score. Here comes Evansville on their power play. Moving towards center. Himmelson to the Fort Wayne line. Shovels it off down the left wing to Gordon Sims. Sims couldn't get wide, but he cuts it off on the half wall right. Simmer behind the net now looking. Feeds a nice little pass up. And Sims gets it back again. Nice little catch play down in the corner out at the point. From the point, we go left point. Left point, right point. They move it. Here we go. One more time, left point. Trying to get a better angle for a shot. Can't get it. Now they got 3 men high. Whoa, this one
wide, blocked
by deflection. Komets come back out the wall. Still can't make a play. Now behind the net. Driven back. Held in at the point. Right side. Down the wall. Half wall. Still looking. Can't find their play. It's kicked away. But they've got it back again. And they're looking at centering it as Strandberg for Evansville. He's into the zone now. Attacks wide left. Sims with a drive.
Nice
Good save on the play that time.
Vazzano made a nice pad save. He's made
Simmer had the far corner picked on that one. No doubt about it.
That's his 6th save of the game. So he's been tested a couple of times. 3 shots in this power play situation. And Evansville coming after him as fast as they can, trying to get some shots on goal and test them.
So we're facing it off outside the line. 1 second left on the power play time to Evansville. And we have 4:36 left here in period to Corbett, I should say, And now they come back
5
to the
on 5 again.
Zone. Cross rink they come, moving back out of the zone hard. At center, driven by Barzik. Barzik can't get it. He's chased off. Komets get it back again. Here they come all the way to center one more time. Flipped way up in the air by Gertson. Down into the zone. They chase this one, and behind the net, picked out by Thomas. They have it on the corner of the net. Now they're trying to get it up top. They got a point man. Here he is, a drive. Hanging on. No additional play.
From the point. Good wrist shot. Got up a little high, but he got it off quickly and got it on the net.
Banksburg's playing pretty solid for these guys. Boy, he's waving every biscuit down. Nothing going on at all, but there still is no score in period 1. And this is Komet hockey.
Have you seen the redesigned 2016 Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra pickup trucks? This year's models have the comforts you expect and some great new features the other trucks in their class can only dream of. Made right here in Northeast Indiana, these trucks are assembled by union labor, the proud men and women of UAW 2209. American-made quality and workmanship are the cornerstones of the UAW. That quality can be yours. Stop by your Chevy and GMC dealer to test drive these 2016 models. We know you'll feel the difference.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, they penetrate the Fort Wayne zone one more time as Randy Cure in the corner battling his guy, finally knocks him down, Weidman. And here come the Komets the other way. Good lead pass at center. Working in his, was that Meurs going by? No, that was Crunk. Whoa, he put a backhander just wide of the net. The kid wore skates faster than I thought he did. He was moving pretty good down the wing. Here they come, back up top. Can't play it. Evansville goes cross rink, picked back off the wall. Leonard on his way for Evansville has to go back behind his net again.
Penalty.
Here we come as
the Komets.
Here we go one more time. Somebody get a touch here as they're going to work their way all the way to the Komet zone.
They've got their goalie out.
Here they come again. Komets get it at neutral ice. That's where it stays. That's when the penalty call's coming. And who has the call? It's going to be Meurs.
Holding, I believe.
So Meurs takes the call at 16-5-5.
Yep, second penalty of the period, and goes to the Komets.
Here at Meurs.
Evansville back on power play.
A slash on Meurs. Okay, power play coming up one more time for Evansville. This is Comet Hockey.
You're grilling for everyone on game day, and people are hungry. More than that, they're hangry, and it's 95 degrees out, and they're thirsty. That's right, people are thrangry. They need to chill, and that gives you an idea. You remember Coors Light is filtered and bottled cold, so you pass some cold ones out. Suddenly, it's like they're snowboarding in the majestic Rocky Mountains, speeding away from the peaks of Thrangry and down the slopes of oh yes. So they make with the cheering and let you get with the grilling. Well done. Now it's time for your Coors Light. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Great beer, great responsibility.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Capelli. We have a goal. Mr. Trepicali gets the power play goal at 17:07 of period number 1. And the Evansville Icemen are ahead 1-0. About as we would expect, a power play goal. See who got the assists. So we're sorting it back out, see what they're going to do.
Yeah, well, they won the draw in the Comet zone.
Evansville goal, a power play goal.
Slid it across.
His first of the season.
Let her go.
Number 26, Nick Trecapelli. Assisting on the goal, number 22, Chris Rumble, and number 3, Alex Weidman.
Okay, they get the goal. First goal of the year for Trecapelli. And a forecheck breaks it up as Evansville they're not working very hard. They just don't have to. Here they come cross rink. Komets have it. Crowder going into the zone. He looks, spins off the forecheck, lost it on the wall, but Sidlowski chased it down, trying to come back to the point, and it goes all the way to center ice and driving it back. As that one, Sidlowski had to skip rope out, getting a broken stick, and it hit him in the shin pad and flew back to center ice again. 2:24 still to go in period 1. Now it is 1-0 Evansville.
Now, see, we open it up a little bit. Being that we've outshot them 11-7, they've got the one goal, but it came on a power play at 17:07. As Evansville gets their second chance on power play, and they make it good of it.
All right, Dave Friedmann now looks for the draw. They scrum for it. Komets pick it off. Turning away, it was Corbett on the move. Back up the middle. Here we come with Kyle Thomas. He's going to go regardless and dumps it where? Partway down in the corner. Komets get it back. Here they come up high. At the net. The shot.
Rebound right there.
Front of the net. Still can't make it work. Leaning on his guy. Working his way behind the net. Back it comes again. Point man, Kyle. Here's another drive. Went wide. He had a point man, but the other point man was a better guy to have, I guess. Here they come behind the net one more time. Komets can't get to the puck, and it's held into the zone again. Everybody fanning on the play, and that time trying to shoot it. Barzak going to roll off his stick. Komets have it back, and what was that?
We tripping to the Komets. Kyle Thomas.
Yep.
And that'll put the Komets in the penalty box again, and it'll give Evansville a third power play for the period. Minute 43 to go. Tripping is called.
17 minutes and 17 seconds.
Penalty 18 minutes, 17 seconds. Komets 24, 18. Thomas, 2 minutes tripping at 18.
Well. As we self-destruct here at the end of the period, this is Comet Hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features Max Performance Gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes in investing in America. And that's why the Work Line features many styles made right here in the USA. For over 50 years, Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, here we go. Evansville throwing the puck around like they owned it. Up they come. Nice move going in the corner right side. Weidman couldn't hold the pass. Now they're trying to work their way back to the point, and it just jams around in the scrum, and they get it back. Here's the drive. High.
That last minute of the period.
Back up we come. Kept alive into the corner on the left side by Trecapelli. Up they come, and the Komets now into the zone. Going deep. Cody Soul trying to go coast to coast. Couldn't make it work. Good hit down the wall that time. Is in on the forecheck, working his way through that one. Crowder. A little less than a minute left, and another power play coming up for Evansville, and squirting all the way to center ice is Chris Rumble to the Fort Wayne zone. Komets couldn't hold it off, and here's Evansville in the neutral zone. Strandberg still ragging the puck, trying to come up over center, cuts across in the right side of the defense. Following is Randy Cure all the way down, tipped back up the near wall, held on the half wall left side by Evansville. Way up in the air as that time Beaupre backhands it inside the Evansville corner. Just 10 seconds left in period number 1. And the penalty time, of course, will extend on into period 2 right now, as here comes Evansville. On the left wall, Himmelson going down in front of the net, played off by Sims. They get one at the net at the buzzer. And that is the end of period number 1. 1-0 Evansville. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word: go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life: mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers Extra Section. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, we are taking a look at a 1-0 game, and it happens to be in favor, unfortunately, of, you guessed it, the Evansville Icemen. Oh, my goodness sakes. As they were outshot, but they were pretty well organized, didn't rattle, and kept pressure on, and on the power play looked pretty decent.
Well, we came out strong the first 5 minutes. We pretty well had some pretty good scoring chances, but again, didn't put the puck in. Sidlowski with a nice breakaway went in, had the goalie beat, flipped the puck up, and actually hit the goal post and did not put the puck in the net. So that sort of poured a little gas out of us at that there point there. But other than that, then all of a sudden you get 3 power play chances against you. And on the second one, that's when they score the goal at 17:07. And that's basically the difference of the hockey game, is these power plays. Otherwise, they're pretty evenly matched. And the Komets just got to get it going, get a couple of goals, and I think they can turn it around.
All right, so I'm sure Gary feels the same way, and I'm sure the boys will after Gary talks to him.
I hope so.
Yeah, no doubt about it, because if we get up on a step and play our game, we should be able to handle this one. No doubt about it.
This Evansville has won here in Fort Wayne, 6-4, I think, last time they were in here. So, you know, give Al Sims a bit of a break, and he gets these kids going and starts to believe in that they can beat them, and they get a 1 or 2 goal lead. Then they're going to be very tough defensively.
Yeah, because the kid, Bensberg, looks pretty good in goals.
He's not a bad goaltender, no doubt.
Moving well. Yep. So that's kind of what we have here at the moment, and the Komets trail it by 1 at the end of 1. And, of course, we're going to be back, and hopefully we're going to be talking to Pat Nagel. I saw him come up. I'll get him, and away we go. Stay where you are. This is Komet Hockey. This is Komet Hockey.
WOWOAM, Fort Wayne.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. Communicating with your fleet of vehicles across the state of Indiana just got easier and safer. Turbo Connect from ERS is a wide area two-way radio system offering talk, text, and GPS fleet management throughout most of Indiana. Turbo Connect meets Department of Transportation regulations for hands-free communications and gives you the peace of mind that you can communicate with your fleet without distraction. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584 or online at www.trboconnect.com.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and we're excited. It's our spring clearance event. Hey, Ryan, tell us about it.
Matt, spring is almost here, so you need to get ready for the warmer temps with class and style with a brand new Chrysler 300 sedan, loaded with every option for only $260 a month. Also, returning lessees can get an amazing deal on the four-wheel drive Jeep Cherokee Latitude for only $258 a month.
I like it. Hey, Casey, I know you have more.
That's right, Matt, I sure do. It's also truck month, and you can drive home a brand new Ram Tough truck starting at just $199 per month. That's right, crew cabs and quad cabs for only $199 per month. And this month we have a great deal on the Do Anything, Go Anywhere Jeep Wrangler for only $299 per month.
That's awesome, and we have some spectacular deals, and it all starts at GlenbrookDodge.com.
That's right, you can shop our entire 700 vehicle new and used car inventory and all of our big spring clearance event specials right from your mobile phone. Great deals on cars, trucks, vans, and minivans are just a click away.
Check us out online, then come in for a test drive. We have the right vehicle with the right payment that's right for you.
So come see us during our spring clearance event on the giant American flag or always online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We built our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets, an auto mechanic service to fit your busy life.
Consider the cup holder. There's probably one feeling empty next to you right now. No refreshing Pepsi and no hope. Look at it. Really, really look. Are you looking? Just look at it, won't you? All across the country, cup holders just like yours are being abused, deprived of Pepsi, forgotten. Instead of a refreshing Pepsi, some of them are being filled with loose change or crumbled up drive-through receipts, or is that a wad of used chewing gum? Clean your car. But what if you could help? Both of you, or all of you. There's really no way for me to know how many of you are in your car. I hope there's not 10 of you. That would be really unsafe. Get a Pepsi and refresh a cup holder's life. Our cup holders and our thirsts are counting on it. In fact, I'm having a refreshing Pepsi right now. Ah, that is refreshing. Pepsi, refresh yourself. Refill your cup holder.
Driving down the road and your car dies at the light. You know you've got to make it here, cause we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Not too often I get a chance to talk to this guy. Usually he's working, and I hate to bother him when he's in goal. Pat Nagel with a rare night off.
How you doing? Thanks for having me. Yeah, enjoying a little rest, but looking forward to watching a big game here tonight on a Saturday. Always a fun night to be here.
Of course, you don't like rest. You like to keep playing, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I find myself playing a lot better when I'm fortunate enough to be in the net night in and night out, and getting a little rhythm there, get comfortable with the guys, and be talking to the defensemen as well as the forwards.
I mean, you were zoned in Wednesday night like something I rarely ever see. That was a great exhibition.
Yeah, it worked out well. The guys played great in front of me, forwards doing little things, the D as well. You start seeing when guys are blocking shots to help you out or taking sticks, preventing rebounds and second chances. It was huge. It made my night a lot easier on me.
Well, of course, that's so necessary whenever you're playing. And, of course, last night we ran into a buzzsaw, got into the second period, and you've got to admit one thing, Toledo's a heck of a transition team, aren't they?
Absolutely. They move the puck really well. They're quick, and they definitely take advantage of their opportunities, to say the least. We got caught a couple times just in some bad places, and they took advantage. So, unfortunately, it didn't go the way we wanted, but that's one of those games that you just write off and look forward to tonight.
That's right. You can't look over your shoulder. You just can worry and fret and stew about it and destroy yourself. But looking ahead, watching what San Antonio's doing, they're not doing a heck of a lot, which hopefully is going to mean the guys who built this club earlier are going to be back, and we should have a great run.
Yeah, that'd be great for us. Really looking forward to seeing some of those faces, as well as the guys that have come in have done a great job as well. So looks like they're not going to make playoffs at the present time, but we'll see what happens. I'm not sure they're mathematically out yet, but they're going to need some lucky bounces. So in the next couple weeks here, hopefully it'd be nice to get back to the guys and get that chemistry in the locker room again.
For all that's going on, you feel bad for the guys who are in here, who know they're here until somebody shows back up. And to their credit, they're playing their hearts out.
Yeah, that's all you can ask. I think a lot of us have been there, if it's in this league or the American League. We've been up, we've been down, and that's one of those things you learn with this lifestyle, is to just take every game for what it's worth, work hard, have some fun, and see what happens.
Well, you can't look by anybody now. You see the team at the bottom of your division, like Indy here tonight, but they won some big games lately and have played very, very hard. They have nowhere to go, and they're having fun.
Yeah, they played really well. They're dangerous offensively. They've come a long ways, I think, from the rough start earlier in the season, and so they'll be a tough match, especially here on Saturday night.
What do you do when you watch a game? You just enjoy it, or do you look for anything particular?
I take it in, depending if it's a weekend series where maybe I'm playing the same team the next night. You pick up on things, or some things shooters may do or look for, especially on the power play, where I'll be seeing different looks at different times. But some nights it's nice to kind of get away from it and relax a little bit as well, and just keep the boys positive and get to chat it up with them.
Hey, it was a long road coming after this one. Tonight we're in the Cyclones den on Tuesday, and that's the game of the year right now.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a fun test for us. Obviously, they're a very good team. They've played us tough all season, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of high-scoring games. So we'll have to keep it simple and stick to our game plan. I think we'll be in good shape.
You've been putting on some pretty good shows this year, Pat, and I know there are a lot more to follow because the big season starts pretty quick. Enjoy tonight, and good luck the next time around.
All right, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Well, my pleasure. Pat Nagel, our conversationalist today. We will be back in a moment. This is Komets Hockey.
With 16 locations throughout the state, Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown Komets team and proud of our roots. For more than 30 years, we've helped thousands of Hoosier families establish their roots with a mortgage loan. When you need a mortgage that is simple and straightforward from a name you can trust, be sure to stop by any of our offices or go to www.ruoff.com. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI, license 10994. This is not an offer for extension of credit or a commitment to lend.
The brand new Bar 145 is now open on North Clinton Street, right beside Baker Street, and you can enjoy gourmet burgers and even build your own with over 200,000 combinations. Their menu also offers classic bar dishes that have been kicked up a notch. This is the hottest new bar in town with excellent food, craft beers, and perfectly aged bourbon, plus a custom-built patio. The atmosphere is ambient and energetic, with live entertainment from the best bands in the Midwest every Friday and Saturday night. Bar 145 is Fort Wayne's first gastropub. Bar 145, burgers, bands, and bourbon.
The word is, remember the feeling you got?
Improvement.
When you did something you didn't know you could do.
EMENT. Improvement.
Correct. Get that feeling again at Indiana Wesleyan University. Whether you're interested in attending college for the first time, completing a degree, or earning a graduate degree, IWU can help you reach your goals. Visit IWUdegrees.com. IWU. Anything is possible.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Well, let's see how we go here. ECHL busy tonight. We're down 1 at the end of one. Kind of a lackluster period. We outshot them 12-7. But we just never kind of moved the puck in the right direction at the right time. And we're making it a little easy on them, but we'll get that straightened out here before you know it. Looking at scores around the ECHL, let's have a look and see where we go. This is the latest score sheet. And here's the way it looks right now. Wheeling, of course, in Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo nailing them. I mean, whoa, 4-0. Halfway through the second period as the K-Wings are flying. Manchester's in Adirondack and Lee's Adirondack. 2-0 with a couple minutes to go in the second period of play. While Florida at home leads Greenville 3-2 with 8 minutes to go in the second. Brampton's at Elmira. They're leading with halfway through period 2. The score there is 2-1. South Carolina, Atlanta, that is scoreless in there halfway through the second period of play. Cincinnati is in Toledo, and Cincinnati leads Toledo 2-0. Yo. Tommy Mealy had the first goal of the night for Cincinnati. Blazek the other one. And they still have 13 plus to go in the second period. Orlando at Norfolk, they're tied 1-1 halfway through the second period. Missouri's at Allen, and that game is halfway through period 1. Allen leads them 1-0. And a 1-0 lead to Quad City, who are in Wichita, and that is only halfway through period number 1. So that pretty well covers what's going on throughout the ECHL and other games being played. And here, of course, we are waiting to see if the Comet offense begins any kind of an explosion, although out shooting Evansville 12-7. We're trailing them 1-0. Their only goal, a power play goal. And Trepacelli picked that up. 17:07 of period number 1. The assist on that went to Chris Rumble, and the other assist to Alex Weidman. So there's where we are now, and we are waiting to see what's going to happen here in period number 2. Robbie back from a scouting trip, so I guess everything is going to be fine and dandy, and I'll be anxious to see what our conduct's going to be, Robes, in period 2 early.
Well, the word up here, of course, is put the puck in the net. Let's get some shots and put the puck in the net. You know, it would awful help 2 or 3 goals a period. Take a little pressure off the defense and get the offense moving a bit right now. So let's hope we can get it started quickly. We have to kill a penalty off for 17 seconds, but then let's get going.
All right, the Komets will defend the goal down to my right here in second period play. Alex Vazzano, the goaltender of record tonight for the K's. Guarding the twine, we will attack from right to left in period number 2. Komets getting final instructions at their bench as they come out to answer the call to kill off that last 17 seconds and hopefully start generating a more accurate offense and see if we can't get a couple by this Benchberg. He's playing pretty well.
Yeah, neither team plays tomorrow, so they got the nice Easter Sunday off, so relax and take it easy. Evansville was at Quad City last night. They got beat 3-1 there, and of course make the bus trip over to here to play the game tonight. So nothing to hold it back for. Day off tomorrow.
There you look at Quad City, a pretty good hockey club, and Evansville didn't get blown out of that one by any means.
Exactly right.
And that's a tough barn to play in over there. Well, let's see where we go as we get set here for period number 2. Out to center ice.
Referee down talking to the Evansville goalie a little bit. Talking to him, get his 2 cents in. As the referee gets ready to go, gets his lineman to center ice.
for the start. Shaftsma out there along with Crowder. And defending will be the rookie Mason Gertzen, and Cody Soul. Here they come to the Fort Wayne line. Gertzen skates in, has the puck. Behind his net, fired around the left wall. Turned the length of the rink, right out to the stick of Paul Crowder. Here's Crowds, in he goes. He's by one, shoots, and sneaky shot on the net.
That'll kill the penalty. 5-on-5.
Strawberg with a puck. Good forecheck on, but here they come the other way, and flying is Jordan Sims to the Fort Wayne zone. Whoa, bang. What a hit there.
Check there again.
And Gertzen really unloaded on his guy
pop.
Big time.
He's letting them know he's out there.
Yeah, and they're good hits, boy. He's standing them straight up and knocking them flat. Here we come again. It's now Evansville out of their zone. Wide right, going to the Fort Wayne line. Rutkowski into the zone. Couldn't get a shot away, and he stood up by Gertzen as well. Comets cleared out behind the net. Up ice, Cody Soul keeps it coming. Soul on a give and go. Back it comes into the zone again.
Sidlowski with him.
From the net. Yeah, it's trying to get a shot away. That time it was Soul.
Point.
Up top, here we come. Drive high off the side of the net and up onto the screen.
Kerr, I think it was, got on the Beaupre got on the ice, and finally Saul saw him open, let a quick pass to him. Shot was deflected up and over the glass.
All right, so we're getting a little action out there right off the bat. We are looking at 1-0 Evansville. Period 2 just underway, and this is Comet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Comets now with that puck behind the net, moving it up now. Beaupre coming up the left wall. Crunk over center, goes to the line. He still got it, heads down deep in the zone, pursues it out behind it. Whoa, big hit there as Leo lines up his man. Here they come back out, another big hit, Crunk. Here's a drive on the net. Wide as Thomas is picked off on the play. Here comes Evansville, Fort Wayne zone, cutting wide. The D-man Weidman going to the net, couldn't get the shot away, and finally
save. That was on the net. Goaltender
sure good move there, no doubt about it.
Make a nice save sliding across there. 17:55 to go. We're down by 1. Pretty evenly matched right now.
So face-off stays to the right of the Comet goaltender, Alex Vazzano. Shots on goal 13-8. Have we had anything? Yeah, we've got each of us have a shot on goal. So that's promising. Ready for the draw one more time, and this time it was Friedmann got it, turned out behind the net. Nice pass up onto the wing. Moving out is Barzak at center. Barzak has it checked loose, but the Comets cover up into the zone hard to the corner. Sevelarud behind the net, goes in, chased his guy off the puck, knocks Rumble loose. Out front they come, couldn't get it cleared, and at center ice, Comets chase it down. Sevelarud's got it back, and he gets a give-and-go pass, and the Comets cut into the middle, and here they come on the way to center. Corbett all the way into the zone, trying to chase it down in the corner, but had to back off as they beat him to the puck. Turned wide, but up it comes, and on the play, dumping it at center, Turgeon. He keeps it coming, going to the line. It tracked right on by the D-man. As in his feet, Gertzen couldn't hold the puck. Here the Comets back up the wall, and it's centered. Nicely picked up as it's going to be Barzak into the zone. All the way into the corner, chased off by Rutkowski, the D-man. Down goes Barzak. They dig it out. Another good hit on the forecheck by the Comets. Moving it back up the middle and out at the point. From the point, the drive. Front of the net. Couldn't get a piece of it. Here comes Barzak. Couldn't play, as he's a little off balance when he fired it wide. Now it comes to Fort Wayne zone. Good hit again, Gertzen. He likes to get involved, I'll tell you. Here come the Comets back into the zone. Can't find their play. Right up top, dumped by the Comets centerman, Crowder. Crowder can't play. Here's one on net. Nice save on the play.
Cody Soul let that go.
Banksburg jumped all over that one to save it.
Yep.
We have 16:28 still to go in period 2. It is still 1-0 in favor of Evansville. And this is Comet Hockey.
Want to know what makes the new Tim Hortons croissant breakfast sandwich so special? Some say it's the delicious savory sausage. Or is it, as they say, this ooey gooey cheesiness? Or maybe the fluffy egg omelette? But we all know what makes it extra special. The buttery croissant. Baked fresh in le restaurant every day. It gives your mornings a va-va-voom. You must try the new croissant breakfast sandwich. Just $2.99 plus tax from the Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee. At participating U.S. restaurants, prices may vary by region.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Here we go. Komets
Walking
into the zone. There's a shot by Meurs off the short side on the net. Crunk picks it up on the far wall. Still controls as Nate Moon trying to bump him off the play. They scrum forward down
Trying
close.
to get a shot off.
Looking at it again, and it goes to center ice before the D-man Cure can handle it. He sends it deep in the zone. Komets get a line change. Here they come over the wall.
All five of them.
Here they come, and it is Evansville behind their own net with Himmelson waiting around to get his own line change. Here they come. Himmelson up the left wall, moves to center ice. And
waved off, no icing.
Okay. All the way around the far boards as it came out to center. Komets have it, poking it loose. Into the zone nicely, left side. Baptista at the net. The shot. Backhander wide on the rebound. Couldn't play it again. Here we come one more time off the far side now. At the net again, goes wide. Cover the point. Couldn't do it. Chasing it down is
Corbett.
Shot the puck all coming to the corner, and now he's got it behind the net. 15 minutes still to go, second period. Komets coming back up the wall. Cross-ring pass, good. In it comes all the way down to the corner. Baptista can't get it. Baptista chased off the play deep. Gets a piece of his guy. Up comes the puck on the left wall again. Evansville working their way at center. Down the left wing inside the zone. Getting by the check was Matt Zay behind the net, trying to center it out front.
Back
Look
to the
out.
point. There's a blast block.
Ooh, baby, that was a close call.
That hit somebody.
Yep, it was a rebound straight up the slot. Komets coming back with the puck at their own zone. Up the middle. Nice play, Baptista. Dumps it
in,
over
line
center ice.
change.
No icing called. Picked off instead by Evansville as Chris Rumble behind his net moves back up at center. Here they come to the zone. Good forecheck. Turned it away as Crowder put pressure on him. Here they come now all the way back inside the line, trying to get a good hit that time.
Offside.
Was the D-man Gertson, and he spun his guy off the play. That was Fawcett coming in. He didn't want to get hit again because Gertson's been laying out some pretty good hits here so far. 14-14 to go. We're period 2. It is 1-0 Evansville, and this is Comet Hockey.
Look at this kid on television. In the center.
Oh, God.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Side again. Try to call there against Evansville at the Comet line as Sidlowski picked up the loose puck. So the face-off in neutral ice. 13:31 still to go in the second period. It's a 1-0 Evansville lead on a power play that came from Trepacelli at 17:07 of period 1. 14-8 shots on goal now.
Well, Leo Thomas out there to take the draw for the Komets.
Ready as he beats Jordan Sims to the face-off. Up the wall. Here they come. Meurs couldn't get it. Back into the Fort Wayne defense. Cure back up the wall to Meurs. Meurs looking, tosses it in. Here goes Crunk, heading into the zone hard. Rides by the check of his guy. Goes after it again. Komets in, working hard on the puck. Turned up the slot. Bad pass on the play out front. Hanging on is the goaltender.
Crunk right there. Leo Thomas coming in and trying to get at the puck, but the goaltender dives out. He holds on and gets the whistle.
13:10 still on the clock. It is period 2 as the K is trying to get back into this one.
Yeah, we've only got 2 shots. They've only got 1 shot, so neither team with a lot of offense coming out of them.
Here we come one more time, and this time, of course, into the face-off is Moon. As Moon, the draw, Leo gets a shot. Oh, and this one hit, and a good save by Banksburg as he tries to keep it alive. Here they come into the zone again. Can they hold it? Yes, they do. Here's another one on the net.
Crunk to the
Banksburg
net.
hanging on again. They're pounding him with some pretty good shots, but he's coming way out, cutting the angle off and making it look easy.
Yeah, nobody in front of the net to deflect it or to screen him, and no rebound. So two things they're not getting. They're getting the shots, but they're not getting the two things they need, the rebound.
Faceoff stays in the Evansville zone to the right of their goal. And we're ready to go at it one more time. This time, of course, it's going to be Dave Friedmann in the faceoff for Fort Wayne out at the point. Drive, missed the net again. And around behind the net we go, trying to muck it up on the corner, right out front, and picking it off the D-man Harrison, working his way back. Coming to center, good stand-up hit there. Cruising down to make it for Fort Wayne. Whoops, overskating the play was Sevelrud, but he's got it back again. Here they come at center. Cross rink now. Sevelrud had to change his spot, now tipped into the zone. Here we come, dumped out at center. It was on the stick of Friedmann, the Komet centerman, but he couldn't hold it in. Dumped in as the Komets go deep on the play. Bartuk trying to make a move, and they keep it alive for a moment. It's blocked, and out to center it comes, but we will have an offside on the play, and the faceoff all the way back inside the Evansville zone with 12:16 left in period 2. 0 for the Komets, 1 for Evansville. This is Komet hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets try to keep it alive. Cody Soul at the point flips a little soft one in just wide of the net. Komets do get back, but it's recovered by Evansville as Rutkowski dumps it off to his partner up the left corner and right out the left wall. Intercept. Nope. Strandberg's got it. In he goes. Dumps it to Fawcett. Fawcett at the net. Couldn't get the shot away. Here they come, still holding it in the zone. Big hit as Rutkowski knocked off the puck. They try to come back out front as it's left by Jordan Sims. Now the Komets recover it. Nice pass out at center. Shidlowski couldn't get it. Komets come back with it, though. There's Shasma with a run.
To the net.
Rebound came way out high. Nobody there to cover. Back they come one more time. This time, Crowder gets bumped off from behind on the play by Sims. Came cross rink as it's picked up by Schumacher, and he dumps it in the Komet corner. Up off the screen, that gets a whistle, and it'll have a face-off there with 11:05 still left. Period 2, 1-0 Evansville. This is Komet hockey.
Does your high-interest debt make you walk a financial high wire? Conquer your fear of heights with an amazing balance transfer at Partners First Federal Credit Union. Simply transfer your high-interest debt to a Partners First Visa and get 0% annual percentage rate for 12 months and stop the balancing act. For complete details, just go to partnersfirstcu.org or visit any of their 7 Fort Wayne locations. Promotion runs through March 31st. Some restrictions may apply. A one-time 2% balance transfer fee for each balance transfer applies. After the 12 promotional billing cycles, a standard variable APR applies. Rates, terms, and conditions are based on an individual's creditworthiness.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets working hard down on the zone. Got a couple good shots trying to keep it alive. Up it comes. Komets pick it off. Leo Thomas had it. Now it's cleared to center. Komets drive it in just wide of the net. Knocked off there by Banksburg, and Banksburg waits for his team to come back and help, and the Komets in a line change. Evansville also bailing out a fresh bunch. Half a period still to go in period number 2, and it is 1-0 Evansville hanging on to that lead. Behind his own net for the Icemen, Himmelson waiting around, finally finds his out, keeps it coming into the zone, broken up and dumped back into the neutral zone. Chased down deep into the corner there and recovered finally by Rumble. In they come, got a man in front of the net. Look out, good save on the play. Komets try to move it. Trying to pick it off was Barzuk. Barzuk's got it around. Move it around. And here we come, moving out now. Friedmann. Friedmann on his way at center, flips it way up in the air. Down in the zone. Going after it was Kyle Thomas. Couldn't finish the play. Nice tip pass sent in by Evansville to the Komet zone.
Pretty close checking right now.
Coming back. He's legging it on his way to center. He has it blocked as he tries to move it again. He's pinned up onto the wall, trying to take it away from him. He got it, couldn't hold it, now works at it again. They get a man out front. They're going to have a shot on the left point. Didn't make it. Here they come, right side. Broken up front of the net. Komets have it 3-on-2. Got to move it. Lead pass, in it goes. Shaftsma going to the wall, going in left side. Looking, can't find a play at the net. Nicely blocked off as the D-man Rumble knocked it down in front of his goaltender. Here they come back up ice. Komets have it. Cody Soul back up the wall into the zone. Shaftsma feeds in front of the net. Unable to make the play. Trying was Crowder, but he was checked off the play. He does drive the puck carrier Strandberg back in his own zone, but here they come to Fort Wayne's line. Cody Soul with the puck. Bounced away. Saul with a loose puck. Feeds it in on the right wing. And unable to break into the zone was Crowder, and it's picked up again by Evansville. They're deep on their own zone and up the right D. Here they come, moving all the way out to center. Done. Fort Wayne line broken up again. Oh, and they had it, but it was blocked. The Soul put it right into the forecheck. Here's Sidlowski. Lead pass going into the zone. Laying at center ice. Crowder couldn't handle that one. Here they come again. Nice move as Gertson stepped into his man. Here we come. Crowder coming up. It's deflected. They couldn't hit it. Evansville back in their own zone as Troy Rutkowski cycles off to his left D partner. Komets intercept that one. Here they go deep in the zone. Nobody could jump on it as Crunk tried to get in quickly, but Crunk just couldn't hold it. Here we come now, ripped in by Meurs as cruising in far wall. Leo Thomas couldn't play it. Up they come, and at the point, here it is, a drive save.
Right to the net.
They put it right on the money, and the goaltender's in the right place, and they're hitting them real good.
Well, the defense, Beaupre, was able to stand up, intercept it, got the shot on the net from nice setup in the point.
Still 1-0 Evansville. This is Komet Hockey.
Save on gasoline and get free Komet Hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
Have you had an MRI and later were shocked by the high cost of your copay? Your out-of-pocket insurance cost can be 3 times higher depending on where you go. Call us first. Find out your estimated costs before your exam. And if you don't have insurance, pay as little as $4.25. Why pay more? It's your choice where you go. Choose from our 3 locations: Auburn, Decatur, or Fort Wayne Open MRI on Lake Avenue.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, back we go to the action. The faceoff is inside the Evansville zone to the left of their goaltender, who is Chris Bengsberg. He's doing well. Got a shutout so far. 7:42 to go in the second period. 1-0. Up we come one more time. Leo Thomas going to the draw. Let's get one here. Leo's got it nicely at the point. Here it comes, and high in the air it gets blocked up onto the screen. Whistle, face-off, same spot again to the left of the Evansville goal.
As we say, neither one of these teams got anything to hold back on. No games tomorrow for them. Komets back at action next Tuesday in Cincinnati. A big game right there.
Right now, Cincinnati's in Toledo, leading them 2-0 with 4 minutes to go in the second
they got
period.
beat last night, too, so that helped us a little bit.
Here we come. Komets with Leo Thomas. Here it is up front. Shot, save.
Right into the pads.
Man, Crunk had a good pop at that one. Goaltender was way out on the corner of the blue, and he covered the angle, and Crunk had nowhere to go. But Crunk's getting a pretty good shot.
Yeah, he's a pretty good little hustler right there. Leo Thomas on the wing and Meurs on the wing. And he's up with him, and he hustles and makes things happen. So a couple of shots on goal again tonight.
Not necessarily a finesse line, but they're working on it. All right, back one more time as the face-off. Friedmann tries to get it. It came all the way out, and they had a retreat on it as it's cleared cross rink as Corbett lost it. Komets get it back. Now played by Sevelrud, the other rookie college D-man. Here they come back at center. Terrible pass. Nothing happened on that one. Komets break that one up. Sevelrud trying to dump it back into his D-man. Gets it back on a give and go. Came inside the zone. Tipped off into the corner. Unable to handle it, Barzak. And now they come on the wall. Here we come. All the way. Drive. Oh, what a shot. What a save. Right time, right place. Came back to center ice. Severud now sends it all the way into the zone. Here we come. Moving it nicely. Friedmann going to the wall. Puts it up the center.
Another chance.
In front of the net, the drive save again.
Barzak from the side of the net almost snuck one in.
Play as he covered the angle well. Here they come all the way right.
Point.
Here's another one.
Into the pads. Nobody in front.
Nope.
Yep, Corbett got that puck way over in the far wing there. He started to walk in. Just him and the goaltender blasted it. Went down low into the pads. Goalie made the save. No rebound off it. Nobody was able to get in front for the deflection.
So we'll change them up again. 6:34 left in this second period of play. 1-0 Evansville. Back we come. Crowder into the draw, ready to go. As he faced it off against Jordan Sims, and that was kind of a tie, so to speak. It just went squirting through. Komets keep it alive. Drive. They missed in the net again. Of all the shots they've had, some good opportunities. They have missed so many of them when they needed to have them. Nice move again, and this time blocked on the pass out by Gertzen. Puts it right back in the corner. Crowder goes in, tried to force his guy. They jam it up behind the net. Here's Sims with it. Sims keeps it coming out the wall at center. Blocked by the Komets, but covering up on the play, moving on in, is Vince Dunn. Dunn with the puck, can't get there. Banging away deep in the corner. Komets have that puck. Where are they going? Back up the wall. Gertzen's there, couldn't get to it. A blind pass out at center ice that time from Severud, intercepted. At their own zone now, Evansville work their way slowly back. Rutkowski passed off to his partner. Moving out is Himmelson to the Fort Wayne line. Good hit on the play. They send a man out at center. Unable to hand it was Leo Thomas. He got it on the backhand, couldn't finish. All right, Gertzen. In he goes. Now sends it deep in the corner. Line change out. Recovered as Himmelson from Evansville. Hit down in the corner, going on the forecheck. Back up the wall. That's kept in nicely in front of the net. Oh, and unable to handle it right at the goal mouth that time was Leo Thomas. Here they go.
Breaking down.
The net. Can't get the play off behind the net. Came up on the far wall. On the way to center ice. Chasing it down that time. Crunk put the legs on it. Couldn't make the play. It's tipped into the Fort Wayne zone. Line change out now for Evansville. Turn back up the wall. Little lead pass coming wide. And out it comes. Crunk has it at center. Drives it back off the wall. And it's picked off and dumped into the Fort Wayne zone by Nate Moon. It's a ho-hummer right now. They're just kind of seesaw marching down. Not much going into the zone. Here they come again. Going across in front of the net. Out front, chipped away, and they couldn't find the corner. Kept alive down the wall, and good hustle that time as Corbett came in to block the outlet pass. But here they come. Evansville, Fort Wayne zone, 2-on-1. Woo, big save there by Vazzano. The Komets goaltender back up the wall. Vazzano. Here we come again. It's Barzak on his way to center looking for help. Into the zone they go, and it's deflected. They're back 2-on-1. Barzak coming back in a hurry. No harm done yet. They send it to the net. That's blocked. Up ice, here comes Thomas. Couldn't play, but following it up and moving with it is Friedmann. Friedman's got it into the zone. He goes wide, right side shot, wide of the net. Out it comes one more time. Komets try to get it somewhere. Can't do it. Barzak out front, and everybody tied up on the play. Here's another drive on the net as Corbett got the shot hanging on the goaltender.
Again, nobody in front there. Nobody to get the rebound or nobody to deflect it as the defenseman pulled the Komet forward to the side. The shot from Corbett right on the net. Goalie makes an easy save on it.
So 3:34 still left here in the second period. 24-9 now the shots on goal. They've had 2. We've had 12.
12-2 to this period, too.
3-3-4 on the board. Time on the clock at the end. It's going to be Crowder into the faceoff to the right of Bengsberg, the goaltender. Down in the corner, chasing this one down. Meurs couldn't handle it. Evansville just calmly sending it out to center ice. It goes Fort Wayne zone. Corbett came back up with it. Here we go into the zone. Cross ring. Chasing it down deep on the left side. Unable to handle it, though, was Crowder. Here they come. 4 men up. And Crowder just got a good forecheck on his guy. Meurs, this time it's going to be Shaftsma. Can't get a shot. It's wide. Came up the wall. Turn to center. Foot race on for this one as Gertzen wins that race. No problem at all, but he gives it away at center. Back on the break. Here comes Trepacelli into the zone. They walk out front. Komets take that one over. Here they come down on the boards behind the net trying to move it. Strandberg chased off, but they still have the puck down the wall and they still hold it. Good movement on the play. Out front, look out. They had one that bounced. turned out at center ice. Here goes Cody Soul, and he finally dumps it deep, and the Komets get a line change. They're out in a hurry. Here comes Evansville. Oh, and almost forgetting the
Get on him.
at that time was the little speedy D-man Himmelson. Sends it deep, turned back up ice, forwarded by Trepicelli, and they're banging away at the neutral zone. Komets get it back. It's fed by Beaupre, and they're all tied up down the zone. This one slides right back into the Evansville area. And here they come back at center ice, dumping it inside the Fort Wayne zone. Left by the Komet goaltender Vazzano on the wall. And the Komets have to chase it down. Here they come, working their way. Lead passes. Cure sends it deep in the corner. There was a touch, no icing. Recovered, though, by Evansville. Himmelson came back around the near boards on the forecheck, drives it out behind the net. They're just playing control. Nothing happening. Nobody's pressuring anybody. Komets get another line change.
No forechecking, no nothing.
And no, it's Himmelson now just working his way. Intercepted. Komets. Into the zone they go. Here's the shot.
Kyle
Rebound
Thomas
on
to the
front.
net. Scramble.
Oh, they try to jam it in. Who was on it and knocked down on the play?
Vazzano, I think.
Yeah, it was Barzak. And here they come up top. And Evansville. Schumacher just dumping it in. Can't make the play. Down in the Fort Wayne corner. Chased back down by Cody Soul. Soul working his way back. Has a winger. It's going to be Friedmann. Comes to center. Back to Soul. Flipped all the way back into the corner. Far side. Chased down behind the net by Chris Rumble. Rumble is chased off the puck. Barzak scrumming for it. Nice move there as Kyle Thomas has it. Here he goes. Now feeds it into the corner, but it's blocked. And here comes Evansville, wide right side, coming to the line. Harrison on the right side.
Man in front, heads up.
The net. Go. Nice move that
got
time.
The stick out last minute.
Vazzano got a stick on it and turned the direction on it. Here they come. Komets again, way up in the air. Where'd it go? Back all the way inside the Evansville zone. It's recovered, and up comes Montooth. And around behind the net, they get an offside call. So...
That'll bring it back into the Evansville zone. 44 seconds to go. We're still down by one. Out shooting them pretty good this period. 14-3-2. 14-2.
Yeah.
Can't put the puck in, though.
No, in fact, they can't hit the net on half the shots they're getting.
Yeah, it could be 25 shots this period.
Here we come back up ice. Komets in the corner. Here's Sidlowski all the way to the point. Get it on. Oh,
rebound.
Sid was just
a
couple inches away. Nobody in front for the rebound. Picked up again. Moving around behind the net. Komets try to block that. Picked back up as hanging on Shaftsman. Shaftsman on the wall gets hammered from behind that time by Rumble. They keep it alive. Here they come again out front, hanging on the goaltender. Little sloppy, slow pass coming out, and all of a sudden Bengsberg says, hey, look, bang, got it.
Yeah, well, got to him, and they were able to kill it. Crowder got in there, was digging the puck out of the corner. He was looking for Shashma, or he was looking for Sidlowski out in front, but the defenseman got on him quick enough.
They're holding that goal perimeter pretty clean most of the time. It's tough to get inside.
Evansville played good defensive positioning and not giving the Komets too much room out there to move around.
Simsy style, eh?
Yeah.
Here we come. Out it comes right side, poking away, trying to hang on to it that time was Beaupre, and Beaupre can't get it sent wide. Now the Komets have it back, taken by Crunk. He gets it back. In comes Meurs, sending it into the corner to Thomas. Thomas at the line. Up ice we come. Here's a drive. Score. And did they get it or not?
Yeah.
They say no goal. It might have been hit with a stick too high.
Well, the Komets were all over him, and they said, I didn't see the referee say no goal.
No, he didn't say no goal.
The only one saying it is the Evansville goaltender and the player.
They got it. They got it.
And now the linesman and everybody's talking now, so we're going to give a different view. The Komets are celebrating.
Yep.
But the referee hasn't not indicated a final goal as the linesman talked to him.
What are we going to do?
See what he
Show
does.
us what you're going to do, buddy.
It all came just at the 1 second mark, and I guess that's might of the question, too. Did it go in before the clock went out? But the green light's on, not the red.
That's right.
So it may not be counted because of the time.
That's what we're looking at right now, and we'll have to get a judgment on this one from them as they stir around at center ice. Clock says 0-0-0 all the way, 27-9 shots on goal.
And that's what that lighting system is for down there. The red light cannot go on if the green light's on.
Exactly.
And the green light is on. And we did not see the red light. So going by the goal judge, he's saying the time ran out before the puck actually went across the line.
And that's what had happened. There's no goal on the board. No goal on the board as the captains stand and discuss things. Nate Moon and Jamie Shaftsma. They're giving it now to the official scorers table, and that will immediately be passed up to the PA man, who will immediately pass it on to our microphones, and then we'll know. Oh, they don't get it.
The crowd, they're cheering.
Are they? Did we or didn't we? Put it up if it's there. Did they get it or not? Apparently not. Nope. I'm sure they didn't, or it would have been on the board. There, they put it up.
So it comes at 19:59, and they'll have to drop a puck at center ice.
Yeah. And we'll see who got it, eh? Give us an announcement. So the goaltender.
It was a blast from the point. It looked like it hit the Evansville defenseman in front because he's down. And then it went in the net, and that's what they argued about, whether it went in with the clock off or on.
So right now they got to send somebody out to take a face-off. And if they don't come out, I don't blame them.
Well, the referee's talking to Sims. And Sims has got to be saying, what's the point of the light? What's the point of the light system?
Yeah. Simmer doesn't like that because his team has fought hard to hold that lead, and they've done a good job with it as well. So what do we have coming now? They're going to have to send somebody out for a face-off?
Well, I guess he's saying no, get out of here. But officially, if it's at, see, it's 0.2 seconds.
They ran it off the clock now.
Yeah, but with 2 points, I don't know how they can do that.
I don't either.
Time on the clock, you got to drop the puck. So, but anyways, we got to see who got the goal.
Let's go here. Give us the word. We want to be heard. 1959 or 58. Give it at 58. There was 2 on the clock.
Yeah, one of the Comet defensemen was the one that blasted it from the point. And it looked like it hit Evansville.
Goal in the second period. Evansville had 2 shots for a 2-period total of 9. The Comets with 16 shots for a 2-period total of 28. Fans, that was a Comet goal. We will have the goal score announced at the beginning of the 3rd period.
Oh, that's what we need. Easy to work the PA system, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm going for a bit. No.
Yeah.
We'll tell you.
In section 217, row 20, seat number 2. Congratulations, you just won a Visa gift card.
I thought maybe it could have been Gertson. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I don't know which defense would let it go. I was watching in front of the net to see everybody trying to get a position there, and the blast from the point was up high. It looked like it hit the Evansville defenseman in the face area, and then it got deflected into the net. So the important thing is it's on the board.
Well, somebody up here has to have it to put it on the score sheet, so we'll get it here in a few minutes.
Sooner or later.
So we'll see how that all works. But we are on the board, the 28th shot to make it 1-1, and when it takes 28 shots to get one, oh my, this is going to be a long game tonight.
Well, we got one. That's the key.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got the crowd back in the game. It's got the team excited again, and they've tied it up. So it's been a tough goal to get, but at least they got the one to tie it. Now they got to go from there to try to win it.
Well, again, the same old story. What you don't want to do, throw it on the net. Something will happen.
Yes.
And it was a bullet from that point right side, and I don't know. I thought maybe Gertson started it, whether it deflected off somebody else and in. That I do not know.
Win tonight's prize.
But we'll have to wait and see how it's going. We're tied 1-1 at the end of 2. This is Comet Hockey.
Hey, we have some good news for the new year. Eating a little better just got a lot easier. Because Applebee's took grill and bar favorites you love and made them a little better for you. Stop by today and try our new grilled onion sirloin with stout gravy, shrimp wonton stir fry, or hot shot whiskey chicken, starting at $9.99. All of the bold flavor, less of the calories. Only at Applebee's. Price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Comets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Pass on your love of gardening to your children by letting them explore the garden with Midwest Gloves and Gear's full line of Disney products. Mickey Mouse, Princesses, Minnie Mouse, Cars, Fairies, and Frozen. are featured in Midwest Disney line of products, including gloves, hats, watering cans, buckets, tools, and much more. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Gloves and Gear. Chillicothe, Missouri.
WOWOAM, Fort Wayne.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
We have a goal scored, right? We know that now. And now here we go. Get it all straightened out. What a mass piece of confusion going on here tonight. As it's just been a scrambly hockey game. And at 1957, 58, or 59, somewhere in there, they haven't given us anything official except here in the press box. They looked it over, and GM Dave Franke said it was Garrett Meurs who got the goal, and the assist on the goal will go to Leo Thomas, and the other assist goes to Mr. Beaupre. So that does make it official. We are tied at 1 at the end of 2. And we outshot them by a bunch, 15-2 in the period. As shots on goal now 28-9 after 2 complete periods of play. So new hockey game coming up, and I don't mind that at all. We got it, and that's what counts. Lots of action going around in the ECHL tonight. And we'll cover some of that action for you in a moment. Right now, this is Comet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Renegade with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $17,995 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-new redesigned Ram Rebel. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is a new crowd favorite with a muscle to back it up. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. O'Daniel is a proud sponsor of Comet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
If you treated your smartphone like greasy fast food treats your body...
Should I hang the picture here?
A little higher. Yeah, perfect.
I'll get the hammer.
No, don't be silly. I'll use my phone.
Wait!
You'd have no way to watch cat videos. So say no to greasy fast food and treat your body to the new rotisserie-style chicken sandwich from Subway. Made with tender, hand-pulled, all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. With your choice of fresh veggies on freshly baked bread. The Subway Sandwich Shop. Fresh is what we do.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Hey girls, want to go to a group class at Speece tonight? I think I'm headed to spin class. The upbeat music and the energetic instructors help me enjoy exercising.
Well, I want to go to yoga. There's nothing better than a calming workout after a stressful day at the office.
I've heard they have Aqua Zumba, but I don't have a Speece membership. How can I try to see if I like it?
Simply bring your Comet ticket stub to receive a free 1-week trial. With over 100 group class times, Speece Fitness has a variety of classes to fit anyone's schedule and fitness routine. All group and aqua classes are free to members. Speece Fitness is the premier club offering the most services and amenities in Fort Wayne. In addition to the clean, spacious facility and amazing staff, Speece also offers flexible membership plans, corporate and insurance discounts, and affordable child care. Visit Speece Fitness, located conveniently off I-69, and bring your Comet ticket stub to receive a free 1-week trial.
Once upon a galaxy in a world far, far ago. This party is lame. There's no cool kids here.
But Dad,
you plan the party.
You're right. I'm tired of being in the doghouse. The other dads were laughing at me and throwing cats. That's seriously bad.
Since Father Figure was concerned with his approval rating, he knew he needed to act fast.
We need someone to bring the fun stat.
How about me, kids?
Get out of here, you. You're bat poop crazy. And besides, I'm 43.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Well, we dodged a rubber chicken with that one.
Now, since Father Figure had incurred the wrath of the clown mafia, he knew he needed to overcompensate and get some cool points fast. Oh, yes. Cool points are like gold. Pretty shiny gold.
I need to call Tag Art. Give me that phone, Joey.
It's Tommy.
That's what I said, Frank. I'm dialing 456-6999.
With that, Father Figure was instantly connected to Tag Art, where a whole list of service options were laid out before him. Caricatures, face painting, costume characters, stilt walkers, and beyond. No pressure, no egos, and all local talent. Tax-paying artists, bully.
And no more flying cats.
Father Figure further learned of Tag Art's website, tagartcompany.com, where he could see samples of work and not just trust a stranger with a great phone voice.
He did have a great phone voice.
So the next time you need to bring the fun to your party, college, office, mitzvah, reception, or general wacky-doo shindig...
They do wacky-doo too?
They truly do. For you too. No poo. So get the tag team, and you'll know why they say,
Tag, we're it.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, we're between periods 2 and 3 right now. The Komets came back, and they give them the goal. Let's see. The time it was scored was 19:59. Garrett Meurs gets the goal, his 14th, and the assists go to Beaupre and Leo Thomas. So we're there, 1-1, 20 to go. Let's see how this race is going to end up. Because elsewhere around the ECHL, some interesting games. 4:45 still to go in the second period at Toledo. Cincinnati leads them 2-0. South Carolina at Atlanta. About at the end of period 2, they're tied 0-0. Greenville's in Florida. That game tied 3-3 right at the end of 2. Brampton at Elmira leads 2-1, and that is at the end of 2 periods as well. At the end of 2, Manchester 2, Adirondack nothing. That game at Adirondack. Kalamazoo wailing on Wheeling with 4:39 to go in the second. It is 4-0. Orlando at Norfolk 1-1 with 2:01 to go in the second period. Halfway through period, let's see. With 5:17 still to go in the first. Quad City at Wichita leads 1-0. Missouri is in Allen, and their first period is just about over. Allen leads that one 2-0. So those are other scores from around the ECHL tonight. Here, of course, after 2 periods of play, 1-1. Very uneventful game, kind of a... I can always tell when a game is kind of just yucky, meaning not that it's a bad game, but nothing is happening. It's just sort of up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's a crazy one. 6,439 fans are here, but there's no real explosive action that's gone on anywhere in the game tonight. 3 power plays so far for Evansville, and they've scored on one of them. Trepacelli at 17:07 of the first period had the power play goal. Assisted was Chris Rumble, got an assist on that one. And the D-man Alex Weidman also picked up an assist on the play. The Komets, of course, their goal, 19:59 of period number 2. Garrett Meurs, his 14th. Beaupre Thomas, and that's Leo Thomas, got the assist on that one. Only so far, it's hard to believe, 9 shots on goal by the Evansville Icemen, and they're only, let's see, Trepacelli has 2 shots on goal. Jordan Sims 2 shots on goal. They're the only one with more than 1 shot. For the Komets, there have been a lot of shots blasted. Looking at Randy Cure, the D-man has 4 shots on goal. Corbett has 3 shots on goal. Barzak has 4. 5 shots go to Cody Soul, 2 to Gertson, and 3 to Crunk. Everybody else is in single 1-1-1-1-1ers. So the shots have been coming, and the goaltending's been good as Banksburg really has worked hard in goal, and 28 shots so far in 2 periods of play. So he's holding them in, keeping things going, and that's what they need and want right at this moment. So the K's that finally get it tied 1-1, they have the 3rd period, Cincinnati and Toledo leading 2-0 there. We need to get on the board and get the win because our next game is in Cincinnati, and that is Tuesday night. We need the 2 here to keep the distance between us because Cincinnati is loaded right now, doing well. And, of course, Toledo, 3rd game in 3 nights, could be a little on the tuckered side back in their arena in Toledo, the Huntington Center. So we'll keep you posted on how all those are going, have you right on top of it all as the time goes by. Komets' schedule has wended its way down to those precious few. Following this game tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left. At Cincinnati Tuesday. And Friday, Indy will be here. Saturday, Evansville will be here. April 6th, Quad City will be here. And then on the 8th, we will be at Indy. Indy's here on the 9th, and that takes care of the rest of the regular season. So it's short, but at the same time, we've got to win them to maintain our division lead and get preferred ice, at least in the first section of the playoffs. So those are the things at stake for us at this particular time, and we'll take them as they come, right? 1-1 our score after 2, Komets and Evansville Icemen. This is Komet Hockey.
It's me, your checking account. Listen, there was some suspicious activity like a week ago. I meant to tell you earlier, but I forgot. Sorry.
We were curious. Wouldn't you rather have a checking account that puts you in the know faster and helps stop account fraud faster? Open a Fifth Third checking account with instant alerts at 53.com/alerts and get transaction notifications right to your phone. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. Member FDIC. $50 minimum deposit to open a checking account. Mobile data and text message charges may apply. Contact provider for details. Subject to internet banking terms and conditions.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the values you've been looking for on all the new 2016 models. Starting at $16,405, the all-new 2016 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, 2-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial Pro Master vans for all your work needs. Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TV, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Speece Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
It's Chevy Truck Month. What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability, capability, best-in-class available V8 fuel economy? What if you can get all of this and more? Meet the all-new 2016 Silverado 1500, the new face of strong. Now during Truck Month, see why Chevy is the fastest-growing pickup brand. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Best-in-class fuel economy with 5.3-liter V8 engine. EPA estimate 16 city, 23 highway MPG, two-wheel drive. Based on latest year-to-year sales growth.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Okay, we're about set to go here. Period number 3. Teams are back on the ice, and of course it will be Alex Vazzano defending the goal to our left in period 3. The Komets attacking from left to right. And the kid who's played pretty good goal for Evansville tonight is there. Mr. Bangsberg, Chris Bangsberg, played very well. It was a tough deflection that he finally let in at the end of the period at 19:59 as Garrett Meurs gets credit for the goal, but it's been a knockdown drag out here.
Well, it was a drive from the point from Beaupre. Meurs tipped it, and it hit the Evansville defenseman in the face area and then directed into the net. And I guess they had a couple of arguments. You know, the kid got hit in the face. You blow the whistle because he's injured. And then, of course, when you look at it, the green light's on, not the red light. So
yeah,
a lot of discrepancy on it. And important thing is we're on the board, tied it up at 1-1.
Simsy had a pretty good argument on that one. He was pointing to it, saying if the red light's not on, it's no goal. And, you know, he's right. Oh, well, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
The referee's always right.
Yeah,
there you
he's
go.
Always right.
All right, Komets take the face-off, start period 3. Saul out at center. T leads to Sidlowski, rips it around behind the net, came to the far wall, kept alive by Shaftsma, skated right on through it, and it's recovered now by Strandberg as back up ice it comes to Evansville. It's going to be Jordan Sims going in by the defense far side. Took his guy off the puck, but it's jammed loose behind the net. Oh, my. Nice forecheck on the play. Skating in, Strandberg knocked it right off the D-man's stick out at the point right side. Look out. Came off the side of the net. Back they come. Strandberg working it in the corner. Big hit that time by the Fort Wayne D. Back up comes Saul. Roughs his guy up down the wall. No additional play. Get out of there. Come on. Move it wide. Into the zone they come once more.
Way offside.
Way offside is right. Here come the Komets the other way. No help. Shot wide. As he let one fly. Now back it goes. Fort Wayne zone. Chasing it down Corbett. Off behind his own net. He's going to be met. Came back around the wing. Left side. Cross rink. Reaching for it. Now Meurs feeds to the D. They come back over center ice. Flipped into the zone by the defender Beaupre, but it's knocked loose. Komets have to go back to their D. Sending it back and coughing it up in the neutral zone. Here they come again. Big hit that time as Crunk lays one on Himmelson. Couldn't get the steal. Behind the net, took a crazy bounce. Look out. Here comes Crunk again. Up they come, trying to make a move. Crump now on the forecheck, covering his guy, heads for the bench. Komets on the line change. Bingo. Big hit by Corbett. A hip check that time. Don't see many of those. Sevelrud, the Fort Wayne D-man, the University of Alaska College defender, sent way back into the corner, off behind the net, picked up by Barzak. Barzak sends to the point. From the point, let's get a shot wide. Oh, at the goal mouth, it came loose. Komets try to move it up ice. Down behind, second guy in the corner has it. Now, one more time, trying to get a shot away. Didn't penetrate Corbett. Komets with it again. Barzak and fights his way for the puck, but it slips away, picked up by the defender as Treppa Kelly moves it back to the Fort Wayne zone. They stand up their man in front of the net, and around comes Sevelrud. Back up for Fort Wayne. Spins away. Move it, move it, move it. Oh, look out. Oh, and how close that was. Again, a case of having opportunities to move. You don't, you cough it up.
Yeah, but Vazzano made a nice save on the play.
It sure was. Thank you, Mr. Vazzano. We're 1-1 right now as the Komets score at 19:59 at 2. Meurs gets the only goal so far, and here comes Evansville right back to the Fort Wayne zone. It'll be chased down that time by Gertzen. Gertzen off behind the net. Let's go. Moving it back up, and it's taken away at the line. Nice save. Vazzano right on the money that time.
Yeah, the defenseman stole the puck right at the blue line, walked in about 25 feet out, let a blast go. Vazzano held his ground, made the save, no rebound.
17:03 still left in this match. It is a 1-1 tie. Komets in Evansville, and this is Komet Hockey.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. ERS is a Motorola partner in Fort Wayne, providing wireless voice and data systems that allow organizations across Indiana to operate their businesses more efficiently. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers2way.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, here we come. Gertzen working his way towards center. Big rangy kid rambles in, dumps it deep. Komets on the line change. forecheck going in, trying to pick it off with Shaftsma. Couldn't make it, but here's Crowder. Crowder's run off the play. Shaftsma follows it up the middle. Shot wide of the net. They had a good one as Sidlowski with a good pop at it and missed the target. Here they come back into the zone. Komets chase it down. Beaupre around the far wall. Komets have it back. Waiting for it. Now they send it wide all the way back to the defense. Komets get it back. Now they dump it deep into the corner, and back for it will be Leo Thomas. Got a piece of his guy, couldn't hold the puck. Recovered by Schumacher, and he sends it behind the net, and right now spinning in their own zone, trying to set it back up, Mongarel. Waiting, moving slowly, coming back out of the zone one more time. Turgeon at center, trying to cut it down the wall. He's met on the corner. Round we come, and this time Beaupre comes up the left side, moves it out, and at center ice gets on by the D. Are they going to wave it off? Nope, they're going to call icing on the play. So with 15:27 left in the match and a 1-1 tie, Komets and Evansville, this is Comet Hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Comet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now, Meurs chased it down, got a shot on goal. After the rebound, Komets wait for a point man. They've got him up top inside. Corbett had the shot, took a deke instead, lost control of the puck, and here comes Evansville the other way. Back in a hurry on the back check that time was Meurs chopping away at his guy. Komets on the near wall, back in the corner hard. Matt Zay takes care of his guy. Back up the boards we come at center. Into the zone, wide into the corner. Right now a shot by Friedmann.
I hit the crossbar, that one.
Whoa, baby. Good try. Back it comes. Friedmann getting his legs now, moving pretty well for a centerman. And they need him badly. Here they come. Friedmann going in, trying to dig it out. Squirts to center. Komets get it back. All the way cross rink and into the zone. Tipped deep. As it's going to be Kyle Thomas with it. Back up the wall they come. Friedmann, good hit on his guy. In goes Thomas. Friedmann, another good hit.
Behind, yeah.
And around behind the net they come. As Kyle Thomas a little upset over that one.
Yeah, cross-check a penalty to Evansville. They nailed Friedmann from behind with a pretty nasty check from behind. That draws the penalty. The Komets will have power play time. First time tonight.
5:47.
See if we can make it work.
And let's get into the right penalty box, guy, if we're going. Why is our penalty box open? Who was it? Sims?
21, Sims.
Sims?
Yeah.
Power play Komets coming at you.
Yeah, cross-checking.
14-13 left in the match. We're tied at 1, and this is Comet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets now with the puck. Their power play. Left wing shot saved. True. Trickled. Deflected, but they try to keep it alive, which they do. Banging down the wall. Came to the front of the net. Cleared all the way into the Komet corner. Komets will stride on back to make it as Mason Gertson back for Fort Wayne. Power play Caves with 1:30 still to run. We're tied at 1. Good time to go. Oh, my gosh. What a sad situation that was. Gertson dropped it off for somebody who wasn't there. A phantom drop pass. Now they're up front. Gertson makes up for that with a pretty good body check.
Strasburg, yeah.
And here they come all the way in. At center. Over the line. Now chasing it down in the corner. It came back. Nope. Kept alive at the line. So it was not offside, but back it comes Fort Wayne zone. Here's Sidlowski. Sid fires it into the zone again.
Jasper.
He heads cross rink at the net. Here we go.
Crowder.
Crowder's shot. Good save that time as Bengsberg came out and cut his angle pretty good, and the net gets knocked off.
Yeah.
That gets a whistle.
Yeah, I think
good
Crowder
chance.
banged it too.
Good chance.
Yeah, that'll pull the face-off outside the zone as Crowder, as he took the shot, I thought he hit the crossbar of the post area, and it went outside. He leaned on the post and knocked it off the moorings, and we'll see where the face-off's going to go.
All right, momentarily back out we come. 13:09 left in the match. 30-11 now the shots on goal. They've had 2, we've had 1.
Keep shooting, guys. We'll get a couple more.
And one more time, it'll be Leo Thomas in the face-off. 56 seconds left in the power play to the Komets. Need one. Here we come. Komets get a draw on that one, sent off to the defense. Corbett's got it. Now here he comes, has some daylight. Down the wing, in goes Kyle Thomas. Drops it off on the left side. Meurs is there. Meurs out at the point. Bad pass. And Corbett has to send it back in the corner. Here's Meurs, gets a good hit on his guy. They got a point man coming out. Shoot the puck. Came cross-link. Here it is again. Drive came all the way out at the point right side. Corbett's got it again. At the net, tipped up over the top.
Was deflected over.
As that time Meurs reached in. I thought he was going to put it under the crossbar, but it goes over the top and up into the screen instead. Power play still 26 seconds to go.
And they stay inside the face-off inside the Evansville zone as the Komets change up their lines. Evansville does the same, so fresh troops on the ice. Still 26 seconds. Lots of time for power play.
All right.
Crowder back out there. That's who they wanted, Shaspa.
Crowder and Fawcett in the face-off. Here's Crouch, ties up his guy out at the point. Cody Soul down the half wall, picked back up. Crowder's got it, looking. Here he goes, out to Saul. Here's Cody, can't play it, back to Crowder. Here's Crowder at the net, goes, whoa, right through the goal crease. Picked back up this time as it's Gertson. Gertson up the wall. Knocked down by the Komets. They've got it back. Soul looks, feeds off, drive over the top, deflected up onto the screen again.
Yep, 2 seconds left on it. Face-off will stay in the Evansville zone, so they got chance for a clean draw. And
one
maybe
more
a shot.
Yeah.
Yep. They've been trying to set Sidlowski up over on the far side, yet I think Evansville is realizing that play's there, and they lean the defense in over a little bit. They take away the alley, the passing lane, to get to Sidlowski, and he's covered pretty good.
Yeah, you're better off to surrender some territory and not let him shoot.
Yeah, well, that's why I think Shasper took the shot, but he doesn't have the shot that Sid has.
Power play is over. Here comes the puck all the way
even.
up the wall, chased down by the Fort Wayne defense. Randy Cure pinned to the wall. They pick it off. Down they come on the zone. Muir can't play it. Out at center ice. Take a look. Good lead. Can't play again. Picked up, dumped in by Sims. And off behind the net. Komets will play it. Here's Meurs. He's got it. Still had it around the wall left side. And Crunk has to send it behind himself. And here we come again. Here's Cure to Crunk at center. Crunk looks. Cross rink. In it comes as Leo Thomas couldn't play it. Caught it on his skate instead. It's dumped into the zone. And here comes Evansville back out to center. Long shot on goal. This time as Rumble lets one fly. And he beats everybody to the puck. Turned out behind the net. Schumacher can't get the play, but it's dumped all the way back inside the Evansville line. Chased down by Trepicelli. Trepicelli moves it all the way back Fort Wayne zone. Komets clear as Corbett sends it back up the wall. And the Komets spin away, looking again. Back up the middle. In on net and hanging on is the goaltender Bengsberg. There were a couple of blue-gray jerseys coming in at a pretty hot pace with 11:06 left in the match. 1-1 the score, Komets and Evansville. This is Komet Hockey.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Here come the Komets as behind the net. Shaftsman's got it. Spins away.
Looking for somebody. Trying
Looking
to
out front. Nobody there except number 2-6. That just happened to be Trepichelli. And the Komets keep it alive. Here we come now. Evansville breaking back out. Down the line, Sims leads the rush. Going in left wall. Taking a look. Can't get a shot away. And tipped hard as Cody Soul knocks his man off the puck. Here we come back to center. Tipped all the way deep. Sidlowski skates into the corner, beats the puck by Himmelson. Himmelson around the far wall, nicely to Sims at center. On the left wing into the zone, tipped wide, now going deep on the wall to pick it off is Rumble. Rumble can't play, around it comes. Rumble gets it back again, still working on it. Came near side, they're jumping us on the puck as Leonard beat our D-man to the play. Now back up we come again. At center. Foot race on this time as Kyle Thomas tried to make a move. It's taken away by Rutkowski. All the way far wall. Knocked loose. Come up and it squirts away and the Comet D has to make a play. Back up the zone they come. Into the zone wide all the way to the corner.
Go to the net.
Out front of the net. Backhand shot is good. Picked up by Corbett. Corbett a drive and that one deflects wide. They keep it alive in the corner. And here we come this time. Friedman. Friedman's got it, I believe.
Yeah, Friedman now.
He's still on it. Now sends up the middle. Oh, in front of the net. Not able to make a play that time was Bartok. Here they come again. Wide of the net left side. Bartok's got it again. Now Bartok sends it back in the corner. Here's Kyle Thomas. Overskated the puck. Goes in, ties up his man. They scrum for it deep. Also Friedman in fighting for it. Here it is. Back up ice. Couldn't make a play. Here they come towards center. Thomas with a hard back check. It's blocked there. They try to play it. The Komets step into this one. Moving wide. It's going to be Severud to the Fort Wayne line. In goes the D-man deep. All the way up. We got an open space. Oh, my. As Leo Thomas, if he'd have been able to pick it off, he'd have been fine, but he couldn't handle the pass. Up they come. Komets keep it alive. Thomas fights for it off behind the net. Taken in hard as he still can't make it go. Round they come. On the move. Pass picked up by Komets as Thomas couldn't hold that one either. He's driven off and it's recovered by Wantiel, and Wantiel can't make a play. Here we come back again.
He's got a man
Crunk
with him.
there. He's there.
Hit him with it. Score.
Whoa, what a save. They got it. Yeah. I thought he made a save on it.
Well, he got a piece of it.
Very, very slow light.
2-on-1. Crunk on the far side made a beautiful pass to Meurs as he broke to the net. He faked the shot, went to his backhand. The goaltender got a piece of it, and it finally trickled in the net. Meurs gets his second of the night, takes the lead 2-1. Meurs.
And Crunk will get an assist on it for sure. We do have a lead, first one of the night. And again, breaking in. Crunk really a heads-up play all the way down the line. He had the whole thing looked over and made the right pass at the right time, and bang, we're back into the lead. This is Comet hockey.
If you treated your smartphone like greasy fast food treats your body...
Should I hang the picture here?
A little higher. Yeah, perfect.
I'll get the hammer.
No, don't be silly. I'll use my phone.
Wait!
You'd have no way to watch cat videos. So say no to greasy fast food and treat your body to the new rotisserie-style chicken sandwich from Subway. Made with tender, hand-pulled, all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. With your choice of fresh veggies on freshly baked bread. The Subway Sandwich Shop. Fresh is what we do.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, here we come. Komets in the corner as it is Crowder. Gets hit from behind, knocked down, but managed to clear the puck back to the Fort Wayne blue line. Up ice we come again. Behind the net, dancing around the D, trying to make it go. Spread them out, and let's run them up again. 2-1, Komets finally get a lead, and their goal was at 11:42 of the period. First lead they have had all night long. Here we come, out of the zone. Well played. Over center, and a missed pass on the play. Is reaching for it. Bartzak couldn't finish the play. Back in they come. Shot on goal. Save. Hanging on. Banksburg on that one. He'll wait for the whistle. He'll face it off inside the Evansville zone. So we have 7:06 left in this match. Komets get their first lead of the night. Meurs' second goal of the night. And this is Comet hockey.
Maybe it's hot out today, or maybe it's cold, but this weather's got you thinking about heading to the bar for an ice-cold Coors Light. Maybe it's a bar built into the steep cliff face of the Rocky Mountains with a waterfall that pours down on a multitude of Coors Lights, chilling them with the frigid power of a Rocky Mountain stream. You order one and it suddenly appears in your hand. It's so cold you feel like a giant eagle riding on cool winds, content with your foray into Rocky Mountain country. Forgot about the weather already, didn't you? Thanks, Coors Light. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Great beer, great responsibility.
Want to know what makes the new Tim Hortons croissant breakfast sandwich so special? Some say it's the delicious savory sausage. Or is it, as they say, this ooey gooey cheesiness? Or maybe the fluffy egg omelette? But we all know what makes it extra special. The buttery croissant. Baked fresh in le restaurant every day. It gives your mornings a va-va-voom. You must try the new croissant breakfast sandwich. Just $2.99 plus tax from the Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee. At participating U.S. restaurants, prices may vary by region.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, back to the action with the face-off inside the Evansville zone, and 7:06 left in the match, and the Komets with their first lead of the night at 2-1. Davey Friedmann back in for Fort Wayne in the face-off.
Yeah, we'll see how Evansville plays now that they've got to open up and try to get a goal right now, where the Komets now can take advantage of too much aggressive play and maybe get another goal on them.
Well, Bangsberg's been a rock. That was a 34th shot on goal for our second goal of the night. Komets keep it alive in the corner, feeding it all the way down the zone. Trying to make the move as Friedmann had his heels clicked, has to come far wall. At center ice, Komets get it back off to the defense, Corbett. Here's Corbett, nicely back up the middle. Komets have room. Flying, here we come. Kyle Thomas into the zone. He's there. Shot on the side of the net. Komets get it back. Moving it wide up the right point. From the right point, Corbett in the slot. There it is. Score! In the slot, bang, we got it. And that was his first professional goal. It's going to be Davey Friedmann.
Nice shot. Again, I think it was Corbett was over here. He faked the shot. Saw Friedmann cut to the high slot, give him a nice pass. Friedmann just turned and let the shot go. Nice wrist shot right on the glove side, beating the goalie. Komets go ahead 3-1.
And the first breathing room of the night comes with a 3-1 lead. Let's see who got the assist on the goal. Friedmann, his first pro goal, as it was a dandy. He didn't panic on that. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I thought it was Corbett that had the puck and gave him the pass. So we'll see if it was.
All right, back to center ice we come. Face off again. This time Thomas lost it. It's into
Fort
the
Wayne,
Evansville
Comet
defense.
goal. His first professional goal scored by number 14, David Friedmann.
All right, here we come.
Assisting on the goal, number 7, Cody Corbett. And number 24, Kyle Thomas.
Thomas and Corbett the assist. Here are the Komets back the other way as Meurs goes to the wall. Can't find it. Here he goes at the net. It's deflected wide. They had a man out front, Leo Thomas, but he just couldn't get a stick on it. Tried to knock it down. Out it comes. Kept that center. Now look out. The defense played off by Cure. Cure has to send it deep. Komets get it back and now turn it right in wide of the net. Meurs in the corner. Goes in, gets the body on his man. Moves it up the slot. Knocked loose. Can't make the play. Kept alive, though. Komets couldn't get a handle on it. So Evansville now has it back. They trail 3-1 right now, as here come the Icemen on their way to center ice, driven by Dunn all the way in the Komet zone. They get by one shot, save on the play as Sims got the shot. Here the Komets coming the other way. Into the zone we go. Sidlowski feeds it off in front of the net as trying to set him up was Crowder off behind the net. Big hit there. Komets try getting it back. They couldn't hold it. Here's Evansville back up ice. Komets at their own blue line. Cody Scholl feeds it cross rink. It's deflected. Terrible play, whoever that was. Gertson dumps it blindly behind him, but they get somebody on the plate. Thomas trying to dig it out. Here we come at center. Nice lead pass, and Meurs cruising slowly. Into the zone he goes. Rolled off. All right, that was Shasma, sorry. Rolled off his stick, and back up it comes, and back on the attack, Evansville's Himmelson to the Fort Wayne zone. Turned aside and picked off this time by Friedmann. Friedmann cross rinks, got it back. Here he comes, has some room. Nice lead pass going into the zone. Took a bad bounce. Nobody got to it offside the call, or was it a high stick?
High stick, I think it was.
4-4-5 left in this one. 3-1. Komets have surged to a 2-goal lead, and that's the first time they've gotten anything going.
Well, the 2 goals in the third period. The first one at 11:42. Meurs is 15th of the season. And then at 13:22, Friedmann his first of the season. That's given the edge right now, 3-1.
All right, they're plugging away. It's a different hockey club, too. We're much more aggressive and we're skating. Here the Komets coming back. They're covering themselves well. Across the point, back up at center ice, dumped all the way into the zone. No icing called on this one. Behind the net, picked off and up on the zone. Rumble coming to center. Komets are there, standing up on their blue line, making the play. Here's Randy Cure. Cure sends back to his D. Up on the wall left side. Thomas couldn't catch it. Here they come again, blocked, but it's going to be recovered as they move it down into their own zone. It's Moon behind his own net for the Icemen. Komets get the line change. 4:05 still left in the match. 3-1 Komets hold the lead, and it's been a sticky wicket here all night long. At the line, going deep for Evansville. Rumble has it broken up. And I mean, we've got one going down there now, no doubt about it. Hey, and now we got it going. Who's got it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Huh?
I don't know.
Is it Shasma?
Shasma. I think it's Shasma that got popped pretty good.
Yeah.
It's either Shasma or Batista.
All right, there we are, and we're looking around to see if there's anything left for anybody else. As right in the middle of that one, who else? There's lots of conversation going. As Rutkowski having a little gab fest with somebody.
I think it was Shasma, wasn't it? Is that 22?
Yeah, Shasma's picking up the call.
He got popped pretty good. The guy got a shoulder into him pretty good and shook him up a little bit. When he turned around, he was tangled with the guy, and his emotions just took over, and he gave him a little punch, and that's going to draw a roughing penalty. I would think that's about all. Roughing, and number 2 is going in there, Rutkowski.
Yep.
He was involved in it, too. Yeah, Shasma it was.
Yep, and Rutkowski at 16:07. See what the call is going to be. We're playing 4-a-side. 3:53 left in the match, and this is Komet Hockey.
Look at this.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We build our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets and auto mechanic service to fit your busy life. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services.
Somebody's getting kicked out at 5 minutes apiece. That would have been Moon.
Well, he got drilled pretty good, Moon. He might be the chirper, because there are a couple of times in the first period he was in there pretty good.
Yeah. Cody, stay out of it.
Yeah.
He gets so wound up at times. We need him right now because we're minus some players, and we don't need to end up with a man advantage as long as we can keep it going. All right, everybody picking up
their
their
sort
gear.
everything out.
And Sol is bringing some gear back to Sidlowski. Boy, did Sid ever tie into Moon. Woo.
Yeah, well, he was throwing some pretty good punches. That's all we need out of him, a broken hand or something over a punch like that. But he must have been a little upset because it takes quite a bit to get him going.
There had to be a reason for it.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it might have been payback for the Evansville game.
Yeah, they were all standing around talking, and Moon may have been one of the little chirpers and said the wrong thing, but it's got him going.
3:53 still left, and the dance has begun.
Yes, let's get her going.
That's what happened the other night down in Evansville.
Yep.
Started late.
You got it.
Conversation continues as Crowder representing the Komets, Himmelson representing the Icemen, discuss what the infractions were, and we'll have a litany of stuff coming here from the PA as soon as they sort it out, and that's the best way to get it right now. We know Shasma and Rutkowski went in, and then Sidlowski and Moon went in, and we'll have to see just exactly who got what when. You try to get in on the PA system, and all this background music keeps cluttering the whole place up. We need an answer. Still no answers.
Here are the penalties.
Here we go.
For Evansville's number 2, Troy Rutkowski, 2 minutes roughing. For Evansville's number 12, Nathan Moon, 2 minutes slashing and a double minor, 4 minutes roughing. For the Komets, number 19, Sean Sidlowski, a double minor, 4 minutes roughing. And for the Komets, number 22, Jamie Shafsma, 2 minutes roughing. Time of penalties, 16 minutes, 7 seconds. Once again, Evansville's 2, Rutkowski, 2 minutes roughing. Evansville's 12, Moon, 2 minutes slashing and a double minor, 4 minutes roughing. For the Komets, number 19, Sean Sidlowski.
Wow. That was the difference right there. The slashing penalty must have started it.
Yep.
And that got him going.
So we're 5 on 4. Into the face-off now, off to the right of their goaltender, Banksburg, down on the wall. Komets tried to dig it off. They've got it up the slot, all the way to the point. From the point down the half wall, they're still looking, trying to set it up. And out to the point one more time. Here we come on the wall. Still no play. They're looking down deep left corner, no play again. Out at the point, still no play. And off the right side, here's Leo Thomas back up top. And faking but not shooting was Corbett. Corbett came on the half wall. And on the net, the shot scrambled wide in the net. Oh, they couldn't get it back again. Komets knocked down on the play.
Back to the point. Use the point.
Meurs goes after his man hard. Komets still control. Up top, drive. Corbett came off the wall. Picked back up this time by Kyle Thomas. Kyle Thomas, he sends into the corner behind the net. All the way up top, Kyle's got it, takes his man off the play. Hanging on is Jordan Sims. They scrum for it down the wall. Komets have it back. Up top again. Here comes Thomas. Thomas looks, cross rink. Up top, drive. Corbett shot save. Picked up by Kyle Thomas up top. Corbett shot again, wide off the wall.
Over the glass.
That time came up onto the screen. We'll get a whistle and a face-off inside the Evansville zone. 2:44 to go. Period number 3. 3-1. Komets now hold the lead.
52 seconds still in the power play. Komets in the face-off will stay in the Evansville zone. We get a line change from both teams. Cody Soloff back on the point right now.
Rumble's got some conversation going across the way. Let's see how far it's going to go. All right, ready, set. Nothing dropped at the moment. Power play on for the Komets. Here we come all the way up top. Here's Sol to the left point. Down the wall. Here we come as Gertson's got it. Feeds behind the net. Komets feed it away. Back up again on the half wall left side. Here it is as Crowder can't play. Here's Cody Sol. Back to Crowder. Crowder half wall. He looks, shoots, sets in front of that. Here they come again. Oh, jamming, no play. Kept alive by the Komets again. Gertson off on the point. Came back down in front of the net.
Down in the air.
There, and here it comes the other way. Right wide of the Fort Wayne net. 20 seconds left in the power play. Cody Sol off behind the net. His buddy Gertson along with him. He gives him the outlet pass. Here comes Gertson to center. Right wing pass goes to Crowder. In goes Crowder on the wall. And all the way across.
2 minutes in the game.
Works his way into the corner. Picked back up. Dumped out to the point. They couldn't get the play, but it's cleared to center ice. Power play is over.
All even.
Cody
5 on 5.
Drive. Hanging on that time. Bensberg, but he drops it in here. His guys come back up ice. Another drive. Good save. Komets really rifling that one. A good shot by Baptista that time. They're putting the pressure on. That's their 41st shot of the game.
Yeah, since we've got the third goal, and I mentioned that even when we got the 2-1 lead, about Evansville having to open this up and try to get some offense, they have got a shot on goal. So great checking by the Komets, good hard work by the Komets, and a lot of offense by the Komets with 41 shots right now and a 3-1 lead.
5 on 5. The way we're playing it right now is Leo Thomas once again back against Jordan Sims in the faceoff. Sims gets the draw. It turns off behind the net. Picked back up. Cleared by Rumble up on the left wall. Back to Sims at center. He is hit. Stays on his feet, though. And around they come as Leo Thomas laid into him. Here they come again. Turn back into the Fort Wayne corner. Chased down by Sevelrud. Sevelrud behind the net. Gets away from the first check. Moves it back up the wall. Komets jammed off the puck one more time. As this time Crunk couldn't handle it. Crunk coming up the near wall. Drops out at center into the zone.
Got a partial breakaway.
He's there. Shoots.
On the net. He had a man, too.
Had a guy wide on the right wing. Would have been there to bury that one.
Yeah, he got the shot on the net, but he had the man open for a split second. That was Barchuk, and he didn't give it to him as he elected to take the shot. It was a good shot. Goaltender made a nice save.
Barchuk a little disappointed because he worked hard to get there.
Yeah, he worked real hard to try to get there.
He had a wide open net besides.
Yeah, just need to be a good pass right on his stick and a redirect that would have been in.
Back we come, and the face-off will be Paul Crowder as he goes to the draw. Off to the right of the goaltender, Banksburg. Crowds looks for his guy. It's in everybody's feet. Crowder ties it up, and here they come, trying to move it in behind the net. Round it comes off the far wall as it's going to be Shaftsma. Puts his guy hard to the wall. After it's Crowder on the play. Can't come loose with it. Kept up. They couldn't keep it alive. Take a look. Defense has it back. Here's Randy Cure. Cure goes cross rink. 48 seconds left. Coming over center. Long shot in wide of the net. After it in the boards, it goes to Kyle Thomas. Try to keep it alive in the corner. Kyle's got it back again. He moves back up. Can't find a guy on the wall. At the point, here we go. Thomas on the half wall behind the net. Here goes one more time as it's going to be turned out the wall, that time by Crowder. Couldn't handle it. Bounced to center ice, and they come up on the right wing, dumping into the Fort Wayne zone. Turned away and slid right back inside the Evansville zone. There is no icing called with 15 seconds left. 3-1 Komets hold the lead. Evansville coming back, Fort Wayne zone. Off into the corner. Left there is Vazzano coming up with it. Look out, look out. Trying to get a shot away. Couldn't get it done. Another one saved by the goaltender Vazzano. And up they come one more time.
Good
time
win.
is up. It is over. Final score 3-1 Fort Wayne Komets. Whoa! And after the way that started, I wouldn't have predicted much of anything as to who was going to win. It was obvious we had the advantage in terms of manpower based just on statistics. But I'll tell you, they played a hell of a game to keep them in the game and keep us off the board.
Well, the key to it was they played 60 minutes. They played 3 solid checking periods, stayed with Evansville all the way, and finally got a couple of goals in the third period to open it up and win the hockey game.
Well, we needed that one because Cincinnati was leading Toledo 2-0 after 2 in Toledo.
Every win helps.
Oh,
no doubt.
my. We've got to keep that edge. We're in Cincinnati Tuesday night. What a game that's
that'll be a good one down there. We have a 5-point lead right now, 6-7-point lead, unless they win tonight.
Yeah, so that's it. Komets celebrate with their fans as we had 6,439 of them in here on a Saturday night. And the goals, well, Meurs picked up a couple goals, and the other one that made the difference was Friedmann. So Friedmann gets his first professional goal. Crunk got his the other night. So the newcomers getting a little luster in their crown, eh?
And goalie Vazzano, he played pretty well back there, made the saves he had to. He only had 13, but 13 could have been 13 goals. So he played well enough to get the win. Congratulations to him.
Post-game show coming your way in a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Hey, we have some good news for the new year. Eating a little better just got a lot easier because Applebee's took grill and bar favorites you love and made them a little better for you. Stop by today and try our new grilled onion sirloin with stout gravy, shrimp wonton stir fry, or hot shot whiskey chicken starting at $9.99. All of the bold flavor, less of the calories. Only at Applebee's. Price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Well, Robbie, we didn't have any
Welcome
idea
to the Komet Hockey postgame show. Brought to you by Napa.
But we got the answer finally. It took that first goal to at least get us back on the board. So Meurs got us set up there on goal number 1. And we needed it. We needed it badly. And after that, Meurs picked up another one to give us the edge. So we got the opener, he got the winner, and the frosting on the cake came a little bit later as Friedmann notches his first pro goal. And as you said, I thought Vazzano played pretty well. He made the big saves he had to make. They didn't get anything easy on him at all.
Well, I think the defense obviously tightened up a little bit to try to protect them a bit, which I think they did. They didn't have the quality shots that we've seen being fired at Nagels in the last week or so. But remember, their goal came from a power play, gave them a 1-0 lead, and actually for almost 2 full periods, it was a pretty close checking and almost boring type of game. It was just back and forth in the center zone, moving around. But then Meurs' goal, a real weird one, at 19:51, it gets credit. He gets the goal. his 14th of the season off of the shot from the point, a deflection, and hits the defenseman and goes in right at the 1 second mark of the period. We get the goal. The crowd gets excited. I thought the team got excited. They came out and played a very good third period and did what they had to do, out shooting them 14-4 in that third period.
Well, they came into the game with Evansville leading 1-0 at the end of one. Trepacelli on a power play at 17:07. It stayed that way through 2 periods of play. It was a yawner for sure. Right at the end of the period, at 1 second to go, they credit Meurs with a goal that tied it at 1, and that, of course, was at the end of 1. End of 2, I'm sorry. Third period, we come along. Meurs picks up his second of the night, 11:42. And Crunk had the assist on that, 2-1. Friedmann, 13:22, first pro goal ever. He gets the goal, and, of course, the assists on that go to Corbett and also to Kyle Thomas, and that was all the scoring. We put the blitz on the kid in goal for him, my golly, as Bangsberg had 42 shots on the net. And I'm sure if he gets off the ice and rests a little while, they'll be able to lift him on the ball.
Well, for good for him. He doesn't have to play tomorrow due to the Komets.
Yeah.
So have a good Easter tomorrow and enjoy themselves. Get a good rest for Tuesday night.
That's the story of this one tonight, and we'll have a look at other games around the ECHL. Robbie, have a real wonderful Easter day, you and Marilyn and all the kids.
For sure.
And we will be back momentarily and tell you how the rest of the ECHL went tonight. This is Comet Hockey.
Like surprises? Not when it comes to keeping your car running. That's why it's no surprise people go to Napa. With more than 400,000 quality parts and the know-how to back them all up, Napa is the difference between getting it right the first time and getting it right eventually. Napa know-how. 400,000 quality parts and one catchy song.
Napa, where Comet fans get their parts. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, around the ECHL unofficial finals at the moment, Manchester at Adirondack shuts them out by a 3-0 score. Kalamazoo was leading Wheeling 5-1 with just 3 minutes left. We will assume Kalamazoo won that game. Greenville at Florida. Florida the winner 5-3. That unofficial. Brampton is at Elmira, and let's see what they have there. 3-1. We don't have an official final on that, but it's pretty doggone close. Elsewhere, with just a couple minutes left in the third, South Carolina leads Atlanta 1-0. Cincinnati, with 5:50 to go in the third period, still leads Toledo 2-0. At Norfolk, Orlando was there. Norfolk the winner, by not a winner yet. There's still 3 minutes left in the third. They lead 2-1. Elsewhere down the line, Quad City is in Wichita. They have a lot of time to go in the second, but Quad leads 2-0 there. Allen at home leads Missouri 3-0 at the end of 2 periods of play. Tulsa is at Utah. Utah owns the lead 1-0. That is still halfway through the first. Colorado is at Idaho. They lead Idaho 1-0 with a half of the first period still to go. Rapid City in Alaska, they'll be on sometime tomorrow morning. So that's the way it goes around the ECHL. The Komets snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, knocking off a pesky Evansville Icemen team. Final score 3-1. So that's our story from here. Next action for Fort Wayne will be in Cincinnati, and that will be Tuesday night. And right now, Cincinnati is leading over Toledo in Toledo 2-0. So the Komets had to win this one to keep the 5-point margin going. So we'll see what Radio Rinkside Tuesday from Cincinnati. So for Robbie Irons, I'm Bob Chase, and all of us wish all of you a very joyous and Christian and wonderful and holy Easter day. Enjoy it. Spend love with your family, and just be sure you relish every moment of the life you have along with the family and friends you're sharing your goodnesses with. And, of course, the last thing tonight, got to say goodnight, sweet Murph. Love you. This has been a WOWO Comet Sports exclusive.
WOWO-AM, Fort Wayne.
You've been listening to exciting Fort Wayne Comet hockey. Catch all the action all season long right here on WOWO Radio.
We now rejoin you to regular programming already in
Ryan
progress.
Bolden Anderson, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, Inc. in Fort Wayne, Indiana, helping clients in challenging times. Online at RyanBoldenAnderson.com.
At Vanderbilt University, they were living and working in Brussels. Belgian authorities arrest a third man in connection with the Brussels bombings.
Faisal Shefu had been living in this well-heeled street about 500 meters away from the main EU buildings. Neighbors told of their amazement that someone they saw regularly could in any way be implicated in the terrorist atrocities.
Sky News reporter Enda Brady. The man is believed to be the suspected fugitive in a light-colored jacket who fled Brussels airport, where two suicide bombers blew themselves up. In a few hours, Pope Francis will be celebrating Easter Mass and offering his annual blessing. During an Easter vigil at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, the Pope called on Christians to reject darkness and fear and to be hopeful. Fox News Radio, fair and balanced.
Today, my new dad threw a barbecue.
Today, my new son and I threw a barbecue.
There were burgers and chicken.
I burnt everything. The burgers, the chicken, the salad.
They were delicious.
They were awful.
And then we had watermelon.
I'm allergic to watermelon.
And then we played catch.
I broke Mr. Lewis's window, Mrs. Wakeham's window, Mrs. Wakeham's windshield. And then, somehow, my hand. My hand!
And then my dad even let me drive his car.
The hospital's on the right! It was a rough day.
It was a great day.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
A possible terror arrest north of the border.
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police have made an arrest that may have prevented a terror attack. 23-year-old Kevin Omar Mohammed was nabbed in Ontario as part of an ongoing counter-terrorism investigation labeled Project Swap. Mohammed was charged with possession of a dangerous weapon. The former engineering student has yet to be charged with terrorism, but police have reason to believe Mohammed was about to leave Canada to take part in, advocate, or promote terrorism and facilitate terrorist activity. This arrest coming on the heels of Tuesday's ISIS attack in Brussels, though Canadian officials stress that the two instances are not related. Karen McHugh, Fox News.
In Indiana, the investigation continuing in connection with the disappearance and death of 14-month-old toddler Shaylin Ammerman. One arrest so far.
The 22-year-old man, Kyle Parker, who cops say was at the family's home before she vanished.
Still got to gather a lot of evidence, a lot of information. We got to interview several people yet to gather as much information.
Sheriff Sam Hobbs described